Last time on Diners and Deathclaws. Hey, everybody, we're live. What's up? Welcome back to another episode of Diners and Deathclaws, Congress of the Commonwealth. We are on episode 12. Say hi to the players.
Hi, players.
Hello.
Hi, players.
Yeah, so last week, Ash got kidnapped by Durango Dan, and he escorted her under the bank in a weird sewer system, in which the party went and tried to track her down. Underneath the sewers, they found a delightful old man named Uncle, who helped guide them towards Durango Dan's outpost, if you will, while Ash seduced her captor, while Ash delayed her captor as much as possible. After falling off a ladder and body slamming him and trying to escape, she was held more captive than she was and escorted to the Golden Royal Hotel as the group followed behind her. As Astra tried climbing the ladder 5 times, she fell off each time, landing critically on Unk, a very fragile old man, almost killing him if it weren't for Donnie reviving him, as she decided to walk backwards through the sewers with Uncle to get him to the hospital as Donnie and Bertha climbed through the manhole on the ladder and took off towards the funny fountain. That's right, the funny fountain.
Oh my God, yeah. I forgot about that.
Where they found out that birthdays come with special wishes, and that special wishes was a terrorist attack to blow up the funny fountain, which almost killed Donnie. Meanwhile, Ash met up with Sly in the Golden Royal Hotel with Durango Dan, which quickly changed, and Dan's, he thought he had the upper hand, quickly changed very fast. He got backhanded, he got punched, he got pistol whipped. As Sly took full command, and Sly asked Ash where to bring Durango Dan, and she said bounty board. They go outside, see the explosion, can only figure out who's over there, meet up with Donnie and Bertha. They start walking over to the bounty board when they find out that Durango Dan had escaped. Sly clips him with the gun. Ash smashes his face in the ground, murders Durango Dan. They drop off the bounty, get some money, run into Astra, who's leaving the hospital. Everyone besides Ash walks by, and the group, after a long day, finally go and rest at the delegates' housing to get a nice sleep in, and they have so much more to do in Rome before the Congress even starts. Players, it's morning time. What are you doing?
Waking up.
Is it time? Is it time for the exam?
Groaning.
I mean, it is the day of the exam. I mean, when did you wake up?
In time.
In time, good.
In time.
In time.
Perfectly.
I would like to finish that saga so that I can get my steel and fix the bank.
Okay. Are you all right, so you're getting around, you're getting ready.
No.
Hey, listen.
Proctor the exam.
Last time you checked, last time we looked into this storyline, you gave them all of the answers. The children should be ready for this test. You have had a weekend away from them.
A set of answers.
Yes, you gave them a sedative and some answers. That's right.
Not a set of answers.
All right. So obviously Donnie's gung ho to go proctor an exam. Y'all could join him. There's a horse to be bought. There's some other stuff going on.
Yeah, there's a fucking horse to be bought.
I think Ash is gonna go with Bertha to get the horse.
Okay.
I don't
Ash.
think they want someone that looks like her near the school.
Also, going to a school seems really boring.
Do you think do we think Donnie needs backup at the school? Like, is she?
That's
is
hey,
she gonna
listen.
be in
Take the
danger?
kid.
That is y'all's adventure to deal with.
I mean,
I'm
y'all
from the
gonna
pit. I
go
can
by the
handle this.
horse? Well, I don't mind tagging along with someone. I don't really have. I mean, unless I gotta go. Oh, I gotta
See,
pay
Unc.
Unc's bills.
I mean,
I
there's
gotta
always
go make pizza.
to remind you. There's always Uncle. There is always the death of Maddie, which could or could not
Oh,
be
yeah.
addressed. Or you can just go
Okay,
hang
yeah.
out with the troublesome twosome or Donnie. It doesn't really matter. What do you want to do?
Well, I guess I need to pay Unc's medical bills.
Okay.
So I guess I should probably investigate what happened to Maddie on the way to going to make some money at the pizza shop.
You have no idea what Uncle's bill is.
No.
Oh, so I should probably go there first, huh?
That's up to you. I mean, this is your adventure.
Yeah, I should probably go check Unc's bills.
Okay.
We can attest to that.
Okay.
Horse.
And then listen, if no one's saying anything,
Horse.
Sly's definitely down for.
Yeah, Sly, what you into?
I mean, nothing. We've talked about this. I'm not into anything, but I would not mind just having another peaceful day. Unless I don't know, does anybody want me to come hang out? I don't know.
I mean, it'd probably be a good idea if Astra did not travel around alone.
Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
go-
Okay, fine.
I'm gonna go help Bertha buy this horse.
Yes, that's fine.
Horse.
Yes,
Horse.
Let's go.
Sly looks over at Astra because they were left alone in a room a couple nights ago, and Sly left to the Golden Royal to get away from her because she didn't want him near her. So he looks, he goes,
He witnessed her night terrors.
"Are you
You definitely witnessed the night terrors.
Hey Astra, are you cool with me tagging along with you? Because I keep getting this weird fucking vibe from Bertha and you. Are we cool?"
Sly, my BFF for life is a ghoul. You think I hate ghouls or something? I'm perfectly fine hanging out with you. I mean, I know my night terrors. I say a lot of shit. I do a lot of things that might make people kind of scared or think that I'm, I hate them. But that's just when I sleep. I hate everyone when I'm asleep.
Well,
When I'm
that's
awake-
funny because I hate everyone when I'm awake, so it works out. You
It's
get the
shit,
nighttime,
we're
I
the
get
sun and
daytime.
moon. We're
That
sun
was
and moon
fun.
here.
No.
Well, I guess we should all head out. Good luck on the test, Donnie.
All right, let's see.
We got this.
Ah,
Studying right now.
well, the time to study is over, Donnie, because you're the first up. It's time to go back to the school to proctor an exam.
I love that.
So as
I
you're
really hope you've prepared.
as you're walking to the school, is there anything you want to look for, or are you just beelining it right on over?
Are all the kids already there? Like, I want to make sure all the kids are there.
I mean, it's the test is at 10. It's you're walking across the town at like 9.
I should just get there. I
Okay.
don't want to be late.
Okay, yeah.
Donnie is a punctual person.
So you arrived at the school, and you bump into the principal, who essentially like de facto hired you just
Yeah.
because you had a good week last week, and she
You begged me to
stares.
stay.
Hey, I wasn't sure you were gonna come back.
Of course.
How was your weekend?
Outstanding.
You do anything fun?
I mean, I was hanging out with some friends.
You hear about the
When-
funny fountain
The what?
blowing up? The funny fountain blew up. Did you?
I know. It's unbelievable what you think you can get away with on your birthday there. Turns out there's a special surprise, and it's a terrorist attack.
Oh, are you? Did you blow up the funny fountain?
No, I didn't blow up the funny fountain.
Oh, okay.
But I made a wish in the funny fountain, and then it subsequently exploded. Now, my wish was for a leather jacket,
Oh,
not an explosion.
Well,
But
listen,
you get what you get.
that's such a weak wish. That's what you wish for? You can wish for anything.
Yeah, and I think a leather jacket would be incredibly badass.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Hey, listen, I'm not. I mean,
mean-
I did just judge, but I'm not here to judge. I mean, I
I mean, I feel a little judged.
I judged you, and I'm sorry. That was my fault.
It's all right. It's all right.
So like, what are
But come on, if you saw me in a leather jacket, you would judge me different.
I had a lot of prejudice towards you when I first met you, so you can't really go down from there. So
Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate that, Doc.
we've grown. Are you telling me that you wouldn't want me to be honest with you? I thought we've had that
I
kind of
absolutely do.
relationship. Yes.
No, I absolutely do, especially as a supervisor, a colleague, and a peer. I appreciate honesty.
Yeah, and I appreciate your teaching methods because look, all the kids showed up. I was
That's
not.
unbelievable.
That's actually like, since you started teaching these kids, perfect attendance. I'm lucky to get like half of them in.
Hey,
Usually,
man. They're excited to learn.
there was some spray painting over the weekend. There was hammer sickle type stuff.
Yeah, they're artists. They're artists, and they're interested in construction and rebuilding the wasteland.
That's fair, Donnie.
Yeah,
honestly,
I mean, we're down. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It really doesn't. I told you this Friday. Doesn't really matter what you're teaching them. They're showing up. They seem engaged. I do. I mean, we are. Listen, we talked about this standardized testing. So, I mean, if the tests are bad, I'm never gonna ask you back here, and I might just have the cops come and haul you off. As
Why would you have the police haul me off?
I can't. My job. If I lose my job because of this, I'm gonna
I understand.
I'm gonna scapegoat you so hard. But that's
Yeah,
fine.
but from what my understandings of standardized tests, and again, this is what I've read, is that the teacher is often held accountable, not so much the principal. So
Yeah, that's what's
I
gonna
think
happen.
Throwing me under the bus would be the right decision.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, I mean, it's fine. It seems like they're prepared.
There's a hawk in my yard.
Yeah. There's a hawk in my yard. I've been saying that for years. It's my kind of motto too.
Yeah.
It's just it's a new day and there's a hawk in my yard. So yeah, I guess I'll let you
New day.
get to that. If you want to go walk into the classroom, say hi to the kids, let them know. I mean, it's an
Absolutely.
It's an
What's my
hour
role
test.
Here?
You're just
A 1 hour
proctoring.
test?
You make
Just
sure
proctoring. Fantastic.
they can't pee, they can't poop, they can't talk. You can't give
Have they
them.
already gone?
I do not know.
All right. Do we have time to do a bathroom trip beforehand?
Yeah,
Or
I
they
mean,
have-
you got like 10 minutes. That's fine.
Okay, great. Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
No problem. Hey, you're gonna do fine. And if not,
Awesome.
under the bus.
Oh, absolutely.
Hawk in my yard,
I love a
Donnie under the
bus
bus. Yeah.
Yeah, love a bus.
All right.
That's what my Brahmin's named after, a bus.
What was that?
Oh, nothing.
Okay.
I was just talking about my Bettis.
Okay, have a good day.
Bye.
And it's the classroom's
All right,
filled.
kids. How we doing? Are we excited for this test?
Hi, Daddy. Hi, Beto Daddy. How's your weekend? Hi,
I had
Daddy.
an amazing weekend.
What did you do?
I helped my friend catch a bounty.
What's a bounty?
Sometimes bad people come to town, and in order to keep them out of town, other people go and catch them, and then they'll get some money sometimes. It's not something that you kids would want to fuss about. You wouldn't want to worry about that until you're much older, because it's something for big people, for the grown-ups.
I want bounties.
Pardon?
I want a bounty. Do I want bounty?
No, you would want to be a bounty hunter.
Bounty hunter. I want to be a bounty hunter.
I mean, I wouldn't suggest it as a career path, but if you run out of options, it could be something. I was just doing it with a friend for fun.
There's a quiet kid in the back with his hand raised.
Yeah, Sean.
My daddy said that bounty hunters kill people. Is that true?
No, not all of them, and not all of the time.
I want to kill people for money.
In this area, that doesn't surprise me at all. And I think maybe bounty hunting could be a great career path for you.
How would I do it? How do I do that?
I will bring my friend Ash in for a show and tell, and she can tell you all about that as a career path. I also know I have a friend if anybody's interested in being a farmer.
No.
Okay, fantastic. I also know a guy who may be a spy. I'm not exactly sure what his job description is. But he could come in, and I know a fighter as well. So,
I'm good at fighting. Watch this. And a kid goes and swings at another one of the kids. And
well done, Mary.
yeah, Mary clocks Sean right in the face. And
So I walk over and I'm like, very good form, Mary, but you can't be roundhousing Sean. Not before our exam or any other time. Sean's our friend.
I'm sorry.
Tell Sean.
Sean. Oh, Sean, I'm sorry.
Sean, are you okay?
Yes.
I'm really sorry that happened. Is there anything that you'd like to say to Mary?
I hate you, Mary.
Oh, okay.
I understand that you have strong feelings. I'm going to give you guys some space, and I'm going to let you settle down a little bit, and maybe we'll talk again later after recess.
Okay. Thank you, Donnie.
You're welcome, Sean.
And as you look up at the clock,
Time to go?
it's roll time. You're all good.
All right, kids. I can see that everybody's here. I'll take roll as you're testing. Is this something where they just sit and do it, or do I have to like ask them questions?
No, they've got the whole test and everything. They've got their pencils and
Fantastic.
things like that.
All right, so I'm going to put an hour on the board here, and every 15 minutes I'll adjust the time just so you guys know where you are in the exam. If you have any questions, please raise your hand, but know that you cannot leave your seats until after the hour is up. So at when I say now, you're going to open your test booklets, and you may begin.
All right.
Now.
And we will cut over to Ash and Bertha going over to the Radroach Market.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're clinging to each other because neither one of them likes being in crowds.
Yeah, this is an uncomfortable experience.
For
And
both of them.
so Bertha's grip is around Ash's grip as they're walking almost like two horrified children through a haunted mansion, grappling to each other as tightly as possible, just trying to survive the ordeal that is public space.
Yeah.
Uh,
They're both not happy right now.
can both of you give me an athletics check?
Oh, babe.
They're gonna trip over their feet.
I was waiting for you to ask. You said athletics, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, what could
Oh,
possibly go wrong?
yes.
Everything
Ash
went wrong.
saved you.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So as you're clinging tight to each other and looking around, kind of in a panic and hoping that things don't go bad, you trip over. You almost trip over one another when Ash catches Bertha, and people's heads kind of turn towards you. Yeah, people, they're not judging in a bad way, but they haven't seen ghouls and super mutants that often.
Especially hugging.
Have they been around the town the past week? We've kind of been everywhere.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that you still don't. You could see someone once and be like, oh, that's weird, and then still see them later in the week and go, that's right, that was weird. You're still getting people's attention. It's not like you've interacted with a lot of people.
And you look terrified.
You do look terrified.
It looks like that all the time.
So, yeah, everyone's eyes are on you. There's a horse to be bought. Is there anything else that you want to do?
I want to buy the horse. Let's go to that
Well-
horse stall and get to boogieing, right?
Yes. Well, while they're doing that, Ash is scanning the things for either a giddy up buttercup or some kind of horse plushie.
Okay, hey, listen, give me a sweet little perception roll.
It's only one thing worse than her perception.
Her ability to deal with crowds.
Her sneak.
Nothing.
She's
Nothing.
nothing.
The closest you found is a it's like a rocking horse, but it's not a horse, it's a Brahmin. It's a rocking Brahmin.
That's adorable. Does it have 2 heads?
Yep.
That's too cute.
And the horns are the handles on it.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh my god.
that is just too precious. Ash is gonna
Sorry,
point it out as
having
they're
a moment.
walking. Bertha, look at that.
Oh wow.
Are you okay?
Uh,
Just pat her on the back.
I'm just going with the normal.
way
voice
too
there,
excited.
guys. I'm just going for the normal.
above
voice.
board, everyone.
Yeah.
The player of Bertha, Rick, is a little sick this week, so he tried the voice didn't work. He's gonna
No,
go with his
no.
regular voice. If it gets too
Okay.
bad, we're gonna kind of move away from Bertha stuff, so just heads up for that. Good try, Rick.
Thanks. Wow. Yeah. That looks. Oh god, what were we even talking about?
The
Family
Brahmin,
Lord?
yeah, the rockin' Brahmin.
Oh, that kind of looks like Donnie's Brahmin, doesn't it?
Should we get it for him? I don't know what he'd use it for, but
We can.
Trumpet would
ask the
destroy that in an
price.
hour.
And
probably.
does Donnie want another Brahmin? He seems pretty attached to old Bet. Or
You know,
Brett. What
maybe
was
we can
his
find
name?
him something with steel. I wonder if he plays guitar. Are there any steel guitars here?
What? Give me one more perception check.
Well, now Bertha doesn't know what a guitar is though, so she really doesn't know what she'd be looking for.
Yeah, nothing.
Oh,
You
God damn
listen,
it.
as much as you care
Everybody
for
needs
Donnie
glasses.
and
Needs
wanna
glasses.
Everyone
I didn't
needs
help
glasses,
either.
yep.
That was nothing.
No, okay. So Ash looked around and didn't find anything. Bertha, you saw stuff that you don't know necessarily what it was, but you know what steel is, and it just so happened to be a steel guitar.
Ash, what's this shiny thing over here?
Oh my god, Bertha, I could kiss you. Come here.
I just thought it looked like a horse because the little lines on it look like horse hairs.
You
I
know
love
what?
how she loves horses.
Horse girly.
Bertha,
Hey, they make
I'm gonna
they used
buy
to
this.
make guitars. They used to make guitars out of horse hair. So
True.
Did they?
yeah,
Yes.
Like the
Guitar
strings?
string.
yes, the
strings.
strings were horse hair.
That's amazing. I know they
Yes.
did that with bows. Anyway, sorry.
All right, so you see a steel guitar.
She's gonna try and maneuver Bertha over there, and she's gonna grab it. She's like, "How much? How much? How much?"
Well, good morning to you too.
Yeah.
Well, people with manners, I would say that would be 20 caps, but for you, Miss Lady, 40 caps.
Just for manners.
You know what? Donnie's worth it.
Okay, you can have
40 caps.
you can have it for 20 caps. I'm sorry. I had a bad
I
day.
just got excited.
I know.
It's already morning, and you're already having a bad day.
Yeah.
What's your favorite smell?
My husband's hair.
Think of it. It's a little weird, but okay. It's kind of sweet.
Did you? Okay, now it is 40 caps. You're judging me because
I said
it's
it's
weird.
sweet.
You said it was weird first.
Everyone is weird. Look at me. I'm weird as fuck.
Okay, I don't think that I'm that weird. All right, I just live an honest life. All right,
You do live on this life.
and I sell honest stuff, and I'd
40
appreciate.
caps. Here you go. We're on a mission.
Good. Have a great day. That's what nice people say, by the way.
Yeah. Just like the car over back.
God.
All right.
Don't you guys have to buy a horse?
You're getting closer to the horse.
Bertha is just like letting. She took charge, so Bertha's just like, "You're taking charge. I'm just here to look pretty."
You do look pretty.
Especially
Let's go
in
get you the
dress.
horse now.
Okay, honey.
All right. You walk up to the horse stand and you look where the horse was,
Oh.
and it's still there.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Don't do
God.
That was gonna be so
Wait.
mean.
Wait, what does Bertha need
He's
to roll for a
sick,
heart
man.
attack?
Like,
Bertha like trying to look through the crowd and thought for a split second the horse wasn't there and her heart stopped. for a minute.
just give me a perception check.
A perception check? Oh,
Yeah.
no. Oh, no. I don't have any luck to use for this either.
Yeah.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, no, you looked, and for a moment, for a split second, you thought you didn't see the horse. But what's the emotion that washes over Bertha's face when she sees the horses?
I'm not going to do it because it's going to cause too much stress on my voice, but she's going to grab Ash by both shoulders and say, "Oh my gosh, the horse is here!" in great excitement and great happiness to her face, on a smile which has not been seen since the dawn of time,
Oh,
as it is almost like a thief finding a treasure chest, knowing that this horse will soon be in her possession.
let's go get you that horse.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm so excited. She's bouncing up and down at this point from the excitement.
All right, you both walk up to the stand.
The building needs a constitution check.
There's a vendor that sees you coming a mile away with a smile on your face and kind of a bounce in your step, and he's like, "All right, good. Hey, welcome to Ricky's Animal Wares and Wonders. How can I help you?"
I would like to inquire the price of the horse.
Oh, yes, our wonderful, magnificent, very rare breed of horse. He kind of stares back at the horse, looking for a moment. There's the $200 price tag in front of it, and he's like, "Oh, that was for a horse that we had previously. This is we just got this horse in. Just came. We raised them very carefully, and finally we're able to sell this sweet horse. It is 350 caps."
Now, Bertha has quite an extensive knowledge of animals. Would she be able to tell if this actually is a rare breed of horse or not?
Well, let's do a little. Let's see. Let's do a intelligence check.
Oh, her most fantastic subject, of course. I don't even think I have. Oh, I do have one. How much AP do we have?
Oh, you got 4.
Yeah, I'll use one.
Okay.
Well, because it's very important that Bertha understands.
Yes.
You
Wow,
that
good thing I used it.
that horse is not only not rare, it's not even very healthy.
So, actually, she's gonna turn to Ash and push her away for a second.
Okay. And she's like gonna hold on to the neck of the guitar to make sure it's safe.
Look, I don't know how to tell you this.
Oh.
I don't like dealing with controversy, but that horse isn't rare at all. And honestly, the horse standing up on it, like, we need to take care of that horse. That horse is in bad shape. I kind of want to kill the guy because, you know, the horse is not being taken care of. But I know we can't do that because we're in, like, we're in town. We can't do that. But I want to. I almost hate him as much as I hate Sly.
Oh, that's saying something.
Because that horse is struggling, it's suffering, and it's his fault, and I know it is, and I don't know what to do because if I have
I
to
got
deal with
you.
him-
I got you. It's a good thing I'm here. I like to fight.
Yes, it's a very good thing you're here because I don't want to murder people in front of other people.
If it comes to that, I will. I'd rather not in front of all these people.
Yeah, I agree. We already have enough troubles in this town.
Ugh. Hey, you, sir.
Yeah, hello, madam. Welcome to
Yes,
Ricky's
good morning.
Animal Wares and Wonders. How can I help you?
That horse is not rare.
It most certainly is. It's an Arabian slickback.
No, it is not.
It most certainly is.
Bertha, what kind of horse is it?
Does Bertha know the
Yeah,
breed of horse?
let's throw something out there.
Is it bigger than an Arabian?
It's a chestnut. It's just a common chestnut horse.
Oh,
It's just a chest.
You
It's
can
a
see by the color, the size. If it was an Arabian, it would be an entirely different color. It would be about 4 feet higher, and it would be much bigger. It would actually have some weight to it because when they eat their hay, they maintain the weight for a long period of time. They actually can't survive skinny. Only the chestnuts do because they have a different kind of diet, sir. And she's just gonna keep going for a while. I mean, she's got her knowledge down pat.
Ricky's looking over around and is like, okay, so it's a.
We drop the price down to 150. Especially considering how much more we're going to have to spend to get this horse healthy.
The horse is perfectly healthy.
Does not look like it to me.
Well, it is. So I will lower the price to 250. But I'm sorry I got the breed wrong. It's hard, okay?
Are you not feeding the horse correctly?
What?
You're not feeding the horse correctly. It's underweight.
Can you
It's struggling. It's barely standing up.
Can you give me a speech check?
Oh, something that I'm well known for.
You never know.
You never know, man.
Donnie might have rubbed off on us.
So
Oh!
so I was just seeing if
You
The-
are a suave mother.
I was looking to see if other patrons were listening to what you were saying. But with 6 successes from the tag skill, you catch everyone's attention around you, and a couple people start coming over and chiming in, and this one patron looks up at you, Bertha, and goes, listen, this person, Ricky, we've been trying to drive him out of the Rad Roach market for a long time. This is a bad person, and his stuff sucks. Sells sick animals.
I don't care about him. I care about the horse.
Okay.
The horse may be sick now, but it can be saved.
Yeah. Ricky, what are you doing? Why are you still doing this whole racket? We told you to stop last time. We got all sorts of problems. We don't want you here anymore, Ricky. And Ricky's looking at you, looking at the patron, starting to look a little panicked. Okay. Listen. Will you just shut up and you can take the horse?
For free.
For free. Just take the horse and go.
She takes the hand to the horse. I'm assuming it's got like a lead rope on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just gonna take the lead rope as she stares him down entirely, and as she walks, she motions to Ash to grab her arm as she leads the horse, while also staring at him the entire time.
Ash grabs her arm.
Okay. Is there anything?
No, she doesn't say anything. She just walks away with the horse.
As you both are walking away, you see a crowd is starting to form around Ricky's stand as more and more people are joining in on the Ricky Smackdown, you drive away business with your bad practices. We've been telling you for the longest time you're not welcome here. If I had to say, you'd be in jail. Get out of here, Ricky. And it's just the same sentiment is flying over and over at him, and you can see he's actually starting to load up he has a little wagon that he brings each time, and he's scooping it up and he's getting ready to leave because he's finally been called out for his shenanigans. And you have a horse now.
Yeah, Bertha doesn't care about any of that. She wants to go somewhere where she can begin to mend and feed the horse. Is there somewhere in town?
The best place would probably be the park, which is right next to the market.
Well, she knows the park pretty well because she went over there to study the flowers.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming she probably know where it is.
Yeah. It's really close.
Right there.
Okay. And as you lead...
A woman on a mission.
Yeah. As you lead the horse away with Ash in tow, you get to the park, you see the familiar sights, you see the grass, you see the water features, you see the trees, you see the community garden over there. You see a couple of people tending to the community garden.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you want to do?
I want to go to whichever place there is. Is there anybody in the vicinity? Because I can't just walk around with the horse everywhere. I'm gonna have to keep it in a stable or somewhere.
Right.
I want to make sure. So I guess I have to find food for it, and I have to. I'm not really that medical, but well, it's just like malnourished. It's not like.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, it's one of those ones. It's kind of like. Can you give me a intelligence or survival roll?
Yeah, sure. So, which one would it be? You said intelligence or survival?
Yeah.
I'll do survival. That's the one I got. Yeah. Oh, that didn't go well.
So you don't know if this horse is healthy or sickly, only because Bertha is so good at tending to her animals that you've never seen a horse in this shape. You know, at your farm, all your animals are healthy and well taken care of and treated humanely. So you know the horse is hungry. You don't know if the horse is sick on top of it. Okay. There is one of the people in the garden looks over your way and kind of waves over at you.
She sheepishly starts to walk over, not necessarily because she doesn't trust the person, but because social interaction is terrifying.
Yeah, and you get up there and no, what's Ash doing?
She's going with her.
Okay. And there's this burly woman that was tending to her garden plot. Look over at you and, hey, I haven't seen you here before. How do you see that? Oh, look at that poor thing. Oh no!
I just bought it. It needs care. I'm trying to find food for it.
Ricky.
That sounds like the jerk's name.
Yeah, that. Oh no! Bless that. Oh, that poor horse. And she pulls out some of her potatoes that she has, and she has a couple just carrots and stuff. She goes, "I hate seeing a thing suffer. I mean, if you want, you can have some of my vegetables."
How much would that be as she starts to go towards her wallet?
Oh, honey, don't worry about that. That poor thing. Look at that. I did see you here before. A while ago, you came to the farm plot, didn't you? You came over and checked out these gardens, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm a farmer, and I also love my animals, so I was very interested in the farming that was being done here.
Oh, yeah. So we have this community garden that we've been working on for some time now. It's just, you come over, you plant your stuff. I just do some vegetables and things like that. Did you plant anything here?
Well, I didn't really understand how do you claim a plot for yourself, or is it you just trust that nobody else takes your crops?
Listen, I hear your reservation. I understand, because this is a weird town for sure. Yeah, no, it's just
I have learned that.
It's just it's something as simple as you plot down some plants and farm it when you need to.
Well, with the weather and everything, what grows the best here? Because we're only here, I think, for another week or so.
Oh, it's your standard hardy stuff, the potatoes, the uh, the mater type stuff grows really easily. Basically anything that's quick growing and hardy will grow really easily. You don't want to have any of the real fancy stuff in here, but we don't really have fancy stuff around anyways.
Yeah, we don't either. I probably could grow some. I'm more worried about my horse here now.
Yeah, I understand.
I gotta make sure my horse is taken care of. I don't
Yeah.
like to see an animal treated poorly.
Yeah, well,
She starts to pet the horse. Is the horse reacting poorly to being pet, or is it fine with it?
it's how Cake stares off into the distance?
Yeah,
The horse has the mile-long stare. It's not really receiving
Oh.
anything.
it's a match made in heaven.
Yeah. uh
She's still gonna pet the horse. It's not
yeah. And you feed the horse and the horse eats very rapidly. You can't tell when the last time this horse ate. And the farmer lady looks at you and she's kind of shrugs and it's nice to meet someone new. I mean, there's not a lot of people gardening and stuff like that. And my name's Rose, which is pretty funny. That's part of the reason I got into gardening was my mom was a big gardener, named me Rose. It kind of just passed on. But if you're around town at all and you see me, just stop by and say, hey, you could bend my ear. We could talk about stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I greatly appreciate your help with the horse.
No problem. Oh,
I mean, we got some work to do, but
where
this is a beautiful horse.
are you putting up that horse, by the way? Are you in
I still
town?
gotta figure that out. Yeah, I'm in town.
Okay. Well, there's
I want to make sure it's somewhere that'll take care of him. I don't want this poor animal getting any more mistreatment.
well, the two places that typically people hold up their animals is if you go to the hotel, right? People ride in on horses all the time. They have a stable there. This is kind of a long shot, but if you know anyone like in the Congress or the Commonwealth, they have the delegate house too, and they'll take care of animals as well. There's plenty of animals over there.
Staying.
Are you?
We're staying in the delicate housing.
Oh, you're part of. Oh. Where are y'all from?
Cake Town.
Huh?
Yeah, it's called Cake Town. Oh, cake. And she goes off, like, daydreaming a little bit, continuing to pet the horse.
She's gonna pat her on the arm. It's a new settlement. We're joining the Congress. That's why we're here.
Oh. But what's it like there?
Quiet.
Cake.
Peaceful. Cake.
We've got two. This is our second horse.
Yes, we've got horses. Donnie has a Brahmin.
Okay.
I have a farm.
You have a
There's a
farm?
store. It's a
Yeah.
great big farm too.
I'm trying to get it even. That's why one of the things I came here to do was to get new crops to try and grow.
Oh. Well, I mean, I have some stuff that I can't really grow here, either because it's just not the right soil, or I said that you could plant stuff here. I'd be careful about some things, because some
That's
things
why
are.
I was
Right,
reserved to
I-
plant anything. There've been a lot of very weird experiences here that have made me reserved to
Yeah.
taking more risks than necessary. I mean, even the inanimate objects seem to attack us, like the fountain.
Yeah, I heard about. You don't have a fountain at your place, do you?
No.
That
We're
thing-
just
We
an
have
anti-fountain
a nice
establishment.
lake though.
We
Oh.
do have a lake.
Oh, I've stayed away from that fountain since I moved here. The first day I got here, I watched a bird fly from the sky and impale directly into a man's neck, and he died right in that spot. The beak went in,
Oh.
hit his jugular, nicked his carotid too. It was a whole thing, just bled out in front of all of us. So I stayed away from that thing. Hey, what's the housing situation like?
You get your own house. It won't take much to build.
Pardon my French. Are you shitting me?
No, I'm not.
No,
There's a
I
beautiful
have my
man
own
there
house.
that builds the houses so fast. Oh, a beautiful man.
Can you give me a difficulty 0 speech check?
Oh my god.
Her or me?
You both have been talking, so you both can roll.
Alright.
Speech check, alright.
Oh, balls.
Okay.
Well, it's difficulty 0, so we're
Oh, it's
fine
back.
so far.
Okay, yeah. She stares at. So you're telling me that I can go to this place and I'll just have a house
Mm-hmm.
and I don't have to pay nothing for it?
So long as you help around. I mean, if you help me
Yeah.
on the farm, that's good enough for me.
Yeah,
I think it'd be good enough for the rest of us.
we have very much a. You help out, you're there for free.
And I'm willing to help you learn some new farming tricks. I could
Mm-hmm.
always use a buddy.
I'm gonna pack. Can I pack up and go?
I would suggest you come with us when we leave. The road there
Yeah.
is a
It's
little
treacherous.
treacherous, but we are leaving probably, I think, in about a week.
Oh,
It gives you plenty of time to get your affairs in order.
where are y'all staying?
At the delicate housing.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's why.
that's not that far from my. I live close to the park. I was looking for a place. There's some apartments over there. Can y'all just stop by my house before you leave? I'd love to. I need a fresh start. This place scares me.
It
Of
scares me
course.
too, and I would be
Yeah.
more than willing, so long as everybody agrees in our group. I don't see why not. We've been accepting
don't see it.
people.
Yeah, we
Alrighty,
need
so-
more farmers, and
Yeah.
you seem like you're very eager to work, and we are eager to have you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
All right. Well, I
You have one little shit of a kid, though.
I hate kids so
Maybe you can
much.
scare him.
I'm not very scary,
Well,
but
then you can
I-
scare him.
okay.
The kids don't usually go near the gardening. I save that space for me.
That's smart. I don't kids. You know they tell you to teach them and stuff like that, but I don't. They're just so annoying all the time. Okay. Well, like
She
I
goes
said,
back to petting the horse.
yeah. I'll leave you to that. Yeah. Just come get me when y'all are leaving back to your home. And this is okay. And Rose like scampers off in a hurry. She's super excited. Like she went to go plant her crops for the day, and all of a sudden now she might have a new house and a new town away from all this chaos. And we will cut on over to Astra. Astra, what's your walk over to the hospital looking like? What's your headspace at?
Astra's wandering over to the hospital with Sly, and she's kind of just in like a phase, like a haze. Like she yesterday was so like there's so much going on yesterday. She still kind of doesn't know everything that happened, so like maybe her and Sly are kind of like shooting the I can't say that.
Yeah, you can. Shooting the shit. There you go.
Talking about the day that they had yesterday, because it seems like something exciting happened, for them. While Astra was helping poor Unk to the hospital after her little accident. So they're talking, but she's kind of confused by it all. She's like, man, like Sly, it seems like y'all had quite a wacky Wednesday or something yesterday. Like you said that like a fountain blew up, and like
I wasn't.
Ash was kidnapped by the guy she was supposed to kidnap.
I wasn't
like-
there for that. I was in my hotel room getting I had a masseuse. I had someone looking at my nails, right? I got a manicure, a pedicure. You ever get cucumbers on your eyes? Loved it. It was amazing.
I've had cucumbers in my salad.
Okay, it's
But
not the same thing.
that's about
It's not
it.
the same thing. Okay, you don't understand. It's called. Have you ever been pampered before?
What does that word even mean? It sounds like the name of a diaper.
Every care that you have in your life is taken care of. You don't have to worry about anything. You just lay back and let all the good stuff happen. I was in a spa.
So they pay all of my debts and they,
Okay.
unalive all the people that I hate.
Okay,
Like,
your
what do you
dreams are
mean?
too big. No, if your back hurts or your fucking fingers look ratty and stuff like that, they'll take care of that. No one's helping the mess that you got going on in your life, Astra. That's some stuff that you need
Astra's,
to.
like flipping her hands back and forth, like, what do ratty hands look
Those
like?
are ratty
He's, like,
hands.
thinking,
And he holds up his hands. He goes, look at
Hey!
these. Have you heard the word cuticles? These are cuticles. You guys don't bathe. You don't take care of your nails. I'm surprised that you don't have athlete's foot all the time. Take care of yourselves. That's all I'm saying. Okay? God.
Astra's like, hey, these ratty hands knocked out so many people the other day in the Coliseum. Like, I put them to work.
You did.
And
I heard.
like,
Yeah. I heard about that. You did good, kid.
I kind of wonder how the end of that whole event went down, because I was kind of worried about Ash and I wanted to make sure she was okay. So, she's kind of kept me alive most of these years. So I had
Kid-
to go out and look for her, but I kind of wonder how that last fight went down.
Kid, you didn't hear?
Now, well, I've heard something happened to Maddie. I think
Yeah.
if the rumors are true, she's no longer of this earth.
Yeah, kid, something happened to Maddie. That dude Thomas like tore her apart. It was not pretty.
Is he a guy, like, or is he and like looks around, make sure no one's next to her, like, or is he like one of those robot freaks?
How the fuck am I supposed to know? Was I at the fight?
I mean, it's
Did
like,
I see anything?
I don't know. You know everything, so I mean, you got eyes on four sides of your
No,
head. So I was just,
no. There's stuff called being omnipotent and being omnipotent. Okay, I see everything. I hear everything. I don't know everything. All right. Anything that's going around besides that rat fuck Durango Dan getting away from me, I know what's going on around me all the time. Okay, I don't know everything. I deduce. Do you know what deducing is? I piece it together. I don't know everything. I'm not some god.
Is that like when you give double deuces?
I really
Like,
regret
like,
coming with you. I'm going to be honest with you. I really regret that this was the choice I made.
Sly, you can't regret having a good day. I mean, at least you're not like, out there.
You're
like,
right. I
fighting
couldn't
for
regret
our
having a
lives.
good day. And you know what's a good fucking day? Getting pampered back at the Golden Royal. Not some weird babysitting program going on here where I'm watching your ass go talk to an old man. Who is this?
Yeah,
How did you meet an
My
old
next-
man?
he's our next pet project. You know me. I got projects back at home. I keep finding them everywhere I go. I just attract all these, like broken, sad people. I mean, maybe there's a reason for that, but we were trying to look for Durango Dan. We were trying to look for Ash.
Okay.
We ended up in the sewer system
Okay.
below the bank.
Okay.
Okay? Tell me why this old man, shrewd as could be, is just living down there.
Tell me why
Like,
you're
that's-
tell me why you're hanging out with fucking sewer people, Astra.
Hey, back at my home, back at the camp, we don't judge. We don't judge where you came from. We just accept what you can add to what flavor you can add to the pot,
You are on some real bubblegum bullshit. I will tell you that much. I'm judging you guys all
What's
the time.
bubblegum?
I just judge. You know what bubblegum is. It's fucking around. It's that chewy stuff you put in your mouth you can blow bubbles.
Yeah, but like
Bubble
how am I
gum.
chewy stuff that I put in my mouth.
I'm gonna
Oh.
shoot you first, and then I'm gonna shoot myself, and then they're not gonna know what happened to us, and I'm fine with that.
Well,
I'm not
I
explaining
got
everything. Do you know how to wipe your own ass?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure I can do all of my basic needs myself, but these big fancy
Bubblegum's a big
words
fancy
are-
word. Bubblegum is a
No,
big fancy word. Are
you
you?
use something that you chew as a flavor word, and I don't know, man. I've never heard that before, but you know what I have heard?
What? What have you
We
heard?
gotta get that. We better get to that hospital and make sure the rude receptionist there isn't bullying poor Unc.
Usually receptionists don't talk to the patients, but I understand your care and your need. Can you do me a favor?
Absolutely.
Can we just walk the
Maybe.
next 3 minutes to the hospital in silence? Because
Yeah.
my head.
Well, I'm gonna sing a song. Is that okay?
I swear to God, Astra, it better be a good song, or I'm gonna lose my cool.
Well, I've been trying in my head to write
Trying.
a song about Cake Town, so I just need to just been humming and trying to find the rhythm and the beats and and so I'm just gonna we can walk in silence, but you might hear some sounds from my direction, but
Can you give me a speech
just
check?
ignore me. Absolutely.
Okay. You both are walking there, and because you're tagged, he's listening in, and he's like, "All right, kid, listen. Just keep humming. You're not fucking that up. That's actually fine. Just keep humming. We'll get there." And after some time, you arrive to the hospital. You go through the doors, and you walk up to the receptionist. You hummed the whole time, and he handled it. And you're at the receptionist now.
Okay. So hey, I didn't get your name the last time I was here. What is your name?
They point to their desk, the little name tag, and it says Fiona. It's just Fiona Rogers.
Fiona, hi. I'm here to check on Unc. The strapping old man that we brought in.
Are you family?
Yesterday. Yes.
Can you give me a speech check? Well, that's interesting that you say that because Uncle's wife is dead. Uncle's son is dead, and he had no other family. So why did you just lie to me?
Well, out here in the wasteland, sometimes family isn't about blood. Sometimes it's about the people that you meet that mean the most to you.
That's cool. I enjoy platitudes, but I don't give a shit. My job is to only let family in. So can you what?
Well, you can't give me an update on the man. I just want to know how he is, and I mean, I was going to, maybe help, the hospital by, providing, payment
by
for
helping
his
doctors.
services, but
You have money.
no,
you can't.
don't know me.
You can't, honey. I know that you didn't win the Coliseum fight, did you? You didn't get that back, did you?
Ash starts looking back to Sly and back to Fiona, and Astra's getting frustrated, but she's trying to not turn into a brute in the moment, and so she's kind of gripping her fists, and she's like, "Ma'am, you don't have to win every fight that you enter. You just have to have the tenacity to keep going."
Are you a fucking? Are you motivational posters?
Awkward,
It's
I'm a motivational problem is what I am. And I don't want to be a problem.
Well, you're not going to be a problem. This is a hospital. What are you going to do? Hit me in the face?
No, I just thought you'd want your bills paid, but you know, I mean.
We'll just keep Uncle forever if he doesn't pay his bill. And we'll
What is
just
that? How is that gonna ever pay his bills for you?
someone's going to have to someone's going to have to pay
I mean,
someone's going to have to pay his bill at some point. Okay? And the longer we keep
Exactly.
him, the more money we get. So
Are you gonna let me know what's going on with Unc, or are you just gonna keep
do you want
stonewalling us?
to know what's going on with my
You know, it is
husband?
Pride Month.
Do you want to know what's going on with my husband? Do you want to know what's going on with my
Oh.
son? Do you want to know what's
Do you
going
wanna know
on
what's going
with
on
the
with-
person in 203?
Absolutely. Let's.
Cool,
have at
because
it.
I can't fucking tell
Spill
you
the
any
tea,
of
bro.
that. Because it's a hospital. I can't just give away medical records. Are you done?
Never.
Okay, great.
I'm like I said, I'm a motivational problem.
Okay, so I'm gonna be what they call a real life problem, and if you keep talking to me without any fucking solutions, I'm just gonna call security and you're gonna get dragged out of here.
So essentially, what you're saying is that there's no way for Unc to get his bills paid because you won't accept anything from anyone who's not family?
Are you paying his bill?
Is that what I'm getting at? Well, maybe, but you know, not if I don't know.
No,
that
it's
he's
not
alive.
maybe. Are you paying his bill? He's alive. Are you fucking kidding me? What, you think we just keep dead people in the hospital?
You wouldn't even tell me he was still here. So
Because you're not
ma'am,
family, but bills are fine. If you want to pay his bill, you can pay his bill.
So I could pay his bill, but I can't ever see him again.
You could see
see
him
what
when
kind of
he's
person you are.
discharged.
Do you have a heart?
Do I have a heart?
No.
Yes, and I have a job. And you know how people keep their job? By doing their job. And if I give you information about it, I'll get fired.
In this economy, they can really afford to fire you?
Yeah. Have you seen Rome? It's really easy and bustling economy. So I'm replaceable.
So how do we close this? How do we figure this out?
You paying the fucking bill and getting out of my face.
Yeah, well, how can I pay the bill if I'm not allowed to have any information about how much the bill is?
You didn't
Because
ask
you can't
how
release that information,
you didn't
right?
ask how much the bill was. You asked to see him.
Yeah, because I want to make sure he's alive and that you're not another lying. And Asher's getting frustrated, and takes a step back and goes to take a deep breath and.
Well, you want to
Like-
hit me? Come on, hit me.
I have to make sure you're not another lying son of a bitch
I work at a
who's just trying to take money from me because I care about other people.
I am trying to take money from you because you care about other people. It's called a hospital. People pay their bills. This isn't some sort of crazy hippie commune where people just break their arms and get it healed for free. Okay? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Astra's looks at Sly, and who's probably frustrated with her at this point, and turns back to Fiona. It's like, Fiona, I need two things from you. I need you to prove to me that Unc is alive and well.
He's
and I
not
need
dead.
to know how much his bill is.
He's not
This-
dead.
What proof do you have of that? Do you have?
It's called my
you have
word.
a-
It's called my word. I work at a hospital. It's a society. That's how things work. God, what
a
is
society?
fucking wrong? Don't you dare. Don't you dare ask me what a society is right now, or I'm going to lose my shit. I will get fired over what happens if you ask me what a society is.
So you're willing to get fired over blowing up at me?
I
but you're not willing
Have
to risk getting
anger
fired over-
issues, and you are pushing my buttons, and I'm human. Okay? I am at my
Girlfriend.
wit's
We
end.
both have anger issues. Now, tell me how much the bill is, and show me proof that he's alive that doesn't just come out of your mouth.
I really want to spit on you right now.
Do
His
it. I'll like it.
what the fuck is wrong with you? Does he have insurance?
I don't know the answer to that question.
No, he doesn't. He lives in a sewer. His bill's 1,000 caps.
Beautiful. Okay. Well, thank you for being so helpful today, Fiona. I will be right back. Asha turns around to Sly.
Kid,
Goes,
you were starting to piss me off.
Why is corporate America still here even after the bombs drop? They're so frustrating. And Asha asks Sly, okay, I need brains. I don't have them. So I need you to help me figure out how I can get this money. What are my options?
Well, you could scrap together 1,000 caps, which is pretty crazy. You could ask Daddy Buddy for money, but I don't think he's just gonna haul out 1,000 caps for some old man that's probably gonna die on his way back home to the sewers.
No, he's coming home with us.
What?
Yeah, we've been recruiting more people for Cake Town. That's why I'm so adamant about this, Sly. We have to grow the settlement.
I get that you guys want to grow the settlement because we want you to grow it too. Why are you getting old sewer men to be part of Cake Town?
Because they bring a special kind of flavor, and that's wisdom.
Did you lick that old man?
Ew, that's not... I'm using a flavor... See, here I use a word that I try to spice up a conversation with, and you act like I'm licking people.
Kid, I'm gonna be honest.
Everyone has their own special flavor.
Kid, I'm gonna be honest. You act like you don't know what the fuck anything is, so I didn't realize that you understood what flavor was. Okay?
We all know something.
You were about to ask what a society was. Okay? I've just been treating you.
I was being sarcastic.
That is not true. I saw the actual look of desperation.
Is, okay?
Listen, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm treating you at a first grader level, okay? I'm sorry. That's just, you start from the bottom. You prove to me you know a little bit more. We'll go up that ladder, all right? Maybe we can get to 3rd grade by tomorrow, okay?
I don't like ladders!
What?
I don't like ladders. I don't that word, actual ladders, all of... Nope. Ixnaying it from my vocabulary, from my reality.
I gotta talk to Buddy.
Ladders to me are the reason I'm here right now.
If you all die and I have to do this again, I'm telling Buddy to... You guys are all head cases. I swear to God. Donnie's the only one that doesn't have something going on. And even then, he's obsessed with steel. So, I don't know... It
seems like he's in between a rock and a hard place.
You are so inconsistent. I'm telling, rock and a hard place. I swear to God, if I said rock and a hard place, you would have looked at me and you would have been like, "Why is there a rock and a hard place together?"
No.
And then, yes,
Bertha told me about that one.
Bertha doesn't know. I've heard Bertha ask how to count before. Okay. She doesn't know what's after 4.
Like I said, we all know some things and don't know other things.
You all seem to know about the same amount, okay? Except for Ash, who flirts with me the whole time, and Donnie, who's obsessed with steel, okay?
She can't help it. You're a ghoul. She's a ghoul. There's, you gotta stick together.
Oh, do you find Donnie hot? Is that what's going on? Did you find Durango Dan hot? Did you find Maddie hot? Did you find Franny hot?
Maddie, yes. I don't know if you've picked up on this, Sly, but I don't exactly swing all directions. There's only one side of the swing that I'm on, and it's definitely not your type or Donnie's or Durango Dan. No.
My type is no type, so I don't even know why you're talking to me about, like... Okay, I'm starting to get uncomfortable talking about this shit. I don't really care what you stuff and wear. No, it's my bad. I opened my mouth. I shouldn't.
Did this.
I know I did, and I'm sorry, okay? I'm not going to figure out...
I need to know how to make money, and you're over here talking about which way the door swings.
I know how doors swing, okay? And I know, okay. I'm saying I don't give a fuck that Ash is a ghoul, okay? Just like I don't care Bertha's a super mutant and you're a human. Okay? That doesn't make me attracted to someone just because they're a ghoul. I'm not attracted to anybody. Okay? I'm just here to do a fucking job.
Valid.
So what the fuck are we doing
Yours?
here? Why are we talking about this?
I asked you how to make money. Now, if you're implying I need to figure out which way I swing because somehow that is going to make me money, I mean, maybe that's
You could
how we
make
got
money
here,
that way.
But
In Rome, there's money to
like-
be made that way, but I wouldn't suggest it. There's
'cause
so
I heard Bertha told me, they were talking about how they made a lot of money, like working somewhere, and I'm trying to figure out how I can get in on that, or if, I can have someone help me, because Unc is a good man, okay? He's had his problems, he's had his hard past, but he can be a good asset to the camp.
yeah, I'm sure an old man. Yeah,
Lots
whatever.
Lots of fireside stories at night. Lots of, fun.
I don't give a
Yeah.
shit what he can do. Okay, so here's what you could do. Yes, there's the pizza place. I'm sure friggin' the pizzeria would love to have you. There's obviously Buddy. He's probably going to say no. I don't know. I would say no. This is fucking stupid. You guys are part of a delegation. Maybe you can ask people to waive I don't know how the Congress works. I know back in the day, presidents used to just be like, hey, that criminal can go out of prison. It's fine. And it just happened. So maybe the Congress could just be like, hey, that old man could have his bill paid. I don't fucking know how this whole thing works. I don't know. It's not my business to know how to get an old man out of a hospital. You could probably just sneak
Okay.
up there and walk him out too. I don't know.
That sounds like more ladders to fall down.
They're
think-
called
I
stairs.
think our best
Do you
bet
think to get to
is
the next
hard work.
Do you think to get to the second level of this hospital is a ladder?
I'm scared to find out.
Mm.
I'm scared of them now, okay?
There's elevators and do you live in a cave? Did you live in a cave?
No, but I fell down a ladder 5 times the other day, and I don't think I ever want to see one again.
Have you ever thought that maybe it's not the ladder's fault and maybe you should start paying more attention to what you're doing and maybe work on your upper body strength
Ladder's
if you're
fault.
falling off of ladders?
Ladder's fault.
I'm scared of swimming and things like that.
Yeah, is it? Yeah, and it's the water's fault. The
It's my
water should not drown you.
It's my fault because I didn't learn how to swim early. Okay? And if I want to get over that fear, I have to practice swimming. It's not the water's fault that I drown. It's my own fault. Have some accountability. You know what that word is? Or am I going to have to bullshit for another 5 minutes to teach your dumbass something?
Well, you don't have to bullshit for 5 minutes while we stand here. You can bullshit me all you want on the way to the pizza place because I'm ready
Are you
to do
really
some
going to
hard
go work at a fucking pizza place when we have the Congress coming up?
Well, I mean, wait,
Am I
I
sup-
thought we have 5 days until Congress.
Yeah, have you met any fucking delegates? Do you know anything that's going on?
Oh. Remember?
Well,
No.
I'm not your babysitter. You want to go sling
What kind
pizzas?
of
Go
prep work
sling
should
some
we be
fucking
doing?
pizza. I don't know. Maybe you should talk to each other and maybe figure out what you need to do. I did some legwork for you last week, meeting people.
What's Congress anyways?
I'm going to fucking kill myself by drowning in a water. I can't. I can't. I
Well,
can't.
Ashley's gonna start. Ashley goes aside. Wait. I also kind of want to find out more about what happened to Maddie, but I don't really know where I should go to find out that information.
I don't know either.
I mean,
like
everyone,
I said, I'm
everyone
all
just seems
seeing.
to know that she's dead, but I mean, I guess I could go back to the Coliseum and talk to Freddy.
Freddy, yeah, he could.
You think he'd know more about the fight?
I don't know. Have you not listened to anything I've said for the last... He looks at his wristwatch. 30 minutes now? God, this is just taking the whole day. This is crazy.
Astra tells Sly, well, I don't know about you. I know there's work to be done for Congress, but I don't even think that's my skill set. I'm not good at talking to people. You already know that.
So you're going to go
I
talk to
gotta
people to figure out what happened to Matt. I'm not good at talking to people, so I'm going to go talk. You are fucking... Oh, my God. I swear to God, I should have just gone with... I should have gone with Donnie. I would have rather sat in a third grader's elementary class taking tests than listen to this crazy nonsense.
Astra's gonna start walking out of the hospital and walk towards the Coliseum.
Okay.
And
Speaking
hopefully
of
find out
Donnie,
more information.
we're gonna cut back to Donnie, who is proctoring the
Yes.
test. If 45 minutes have passed, you see
Okay, so I have my. Oh, go ahead.
you see a lot of pencils are down. A lot of the kids, most of the kids actually got it done real fast because they remembered all the answers that you gave them. But you see a couple kids kind of racking their brain because they didn't memorize everything.
All right. So what I'm gonna do, I've already had. When I saw that there was about 30 minutes left, I put a prompt on the board,
Okay.
and it says, "What is mutual aid, and what skills can you contribute to your community?" And so, like I've asked them like, when you guys finish with the test, start in your journals, get out a piece of paper and just start jotting down notes about those kind of ideas, so that you can, be quiet. And I get around to the students who are having any help, and I'm like, "Hey, Joey D, you look a little stressed. How can I help? Anything you're confused about? Anything I can help with?"
I forgot to go to the bathroom.
Oh, your microphone cut out a little bit
I
there,
for-
and it was a little hard to understand you. What did you do there, Joey?
Sorry, my voice box cuts out sometimes. I forgot to go to the.
I would love to give you a speech chat. I convinced him, but he still did it anyhow.
He looks at you and he goes, "No, I understand that I can't leave the room." And he just stares at you, and you start hearing pooling. Joey D peed his pants.
It's okay. It happens every year, I imagine, during standardized testing.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
do
that's
well.
fine. So I just go up to the front. It's okay, Joey. Are you done with your test?
Yeah, I'm not embarrassed or anything. You said I couldn't leave, so I just wanted to.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, you needed to go, so you had to go. So I just go up to the front of the room and I grab some, I don't know, towels or something.
Oh
and I
yeah, they
mop
got those
up
rigid
this fucking child
brown
piss.
paper towels.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That you find
Yeah, the
absolutely.
old-
So I
yeah.
grab 72 of them.
Yep.
And then I kind of put them over that newspapers.
Can you give
Right,
me
like he's a dog.
Can you give me an agility check?
No.
Why?
I mean, yes, absolutely. I'd love to. I don't know. I don't think I have any.
That's fine.
Oh yeah, no, I have small guns. I'm
Shockingly,
so agile it hurts.
because you're just adept at everything and you know how materials work well, you get the least absorbent paper towels in the world to actually soak up all the stuff, and there's not really a mess anymore except for his pee pants. But
Because I got so many.
yeah.
And so I give him a couple. I give him some to sit on, and I tell him, I'm like, so after the test, Joey, you can go to the nurse's office and get your spare pair of pants or a pair of sweatpants from your locker or something like that, and you can get yourself changed.
Yeah, they make me have 3 pairs. That we tactically.
I
I
had a
learned that word
feeling It
tactically.
was just a vibe that I got from you, kid. Tactically, yeah. No, that is smart.
It's I got one. I
Tactically.
got one with the nurse. I got one in my locker, and I got one in my gym locker. This
That's
happens a
perfect.
lot.
So you got perfect.
I was
So,
honestly just
are we
gonna
all
do it.
good?
Yeah,
You
I'm.
were just gonna do it before I came over. I had a feeling that's why I came over. I was gonna try to get the towels under
But-
you before, but
Most of the time, they just let me
Yeah.
do it. Thank you for asking me.
yeah.
You're the best teacher I've ever
You're,
had.
you're welcome, Joey. And we will work on. We're gonna work on getting you to the bathroom before you have to do this because you're a big boy 3rd grader, and that should
Oh.
be happening already.
Oh yeah. Everyone else does that. I just thought that was that makes sense.
What they preferred. No,
Yeah.
I understand. Yeah, because it's kind of gross to be wet when you don't have to be, in your pants when you're supposed to be dry, and
Oh my god.
I mean,
Yeah.
those jeans look like they're gonna be really, yeah, right, and they're gonna get scratchy and stuff.
It
So we
scratches
don't
me
have
all
to
the
pee in our pants.
time.
We shouldn't.
He's starting to get all excited. He's like, I'm
Exactly.
scratchy all the time.
We need to keep our voices down so our
Sorry.
friends can finish their
Sorry.
Okay. All right, Joey. I want you to start writing the question that's on the board because you're all done with your test, and then in just about 40 minutes, or like probably 10 minutes, you'll be able to go and get your spare pants from your locker.
Thank you.
You're welcome, honey.
I love you,
I'm
Dad.
gonna pat him on the head.
Oh. I mean,
I
Mr.
love you too,
Donnie.
Joey.
Mr. Donnie, I'm sorry.
I love you too, kid. You're a very nice boy.
As you walk back up,
I love you too, kid. You're a very nice boy.
as you walk back up,
Oh my god.
you see Bick looking disheveled and distraught. His memory is not serving him well. He has the answers, like you've given him the answers, but he's having a hard time recalling
Mickey
them.
boy, I had assurances from a lord. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
How
I
can I
can't.
help you,
I
big
don't
boy?
remember. I don't remember. You gave me the things I don't remember.
Let's just take a deep breath, Bicky boy. Let's just take a deep breath. Okay, so we're gonna breathe once in. Okay. It's okay. You're all good.
Okay.
I'm rubbing his back a
Okay.
little bit and getting him to regulate that nervous system.
Okay.
It's all fine. You know all this stuff. I know you know all this stuff. We did quizzes and everything.
Is A D B B A D C A B B D H. That's not right though. A B D C A.
Why do you think it's not right?
I can't. It's so
What are
many.
the questions? Do you want help with the questions?
You gave us the answers. I was sitting there and I was just trying to remember the answers that you gave me.
Mm-hmm. You didn't study or anything?
Oh.
All out of mentats. I'm not above drugging you.
Can I see the sheet again?
Yeah, Donnie would totally give a kid mentats. Yeah, so I'm just gonna turn my back to him,
Okay.
and like behind my back, I'm gonna flash him the answers.
Okay.
while I'm looking at the rest of the class, right?
Can you give me a speech and a perception check?
I would love to. There's nothing I'd love more than to give you all the checks you want, Daddy.
Okay.
That was speech. Okay.
That was it was a dropout thing. Sorry.
Yeah, everyone's daddy now.
Yeah. I think I managed to do it. I
Okay.
think I managed to do it okay.
Okay, so
I think I'm
Well,
the best
more than
teacher in the
okay.
history of teachers.
Oh my
so this
God.
is what happens, okay? And I'm gonna need you to tell me after I tell you what happens. I want you to run it through Donnie's eyes. But this is what happens. You put up the tests on your back.
Mhm.
He sees everything and jots everything down. As you're doing that, you see the principal walk by
Mhm.
the window. And I want to know how Donnie can keep the answers there and still hide what's going on.
This is absolutely easy. The principal's walking past a window in front of me. Bick is behind me, and he can see the answers. So I'm gonna just like the answers are in one hand, and I'm just gonna take the other hand and we'll be like, "Hey, how you doing?
She smiles,
Great.
waves
Yeah, I'm
in,
gonna give
gives
her
a
a little
thumbs
thumbs
up
up.
back.
Doing great." And then I'm just gonna go ahead and put my hands behind my back and look at the rest of the class.
And they're like, some are giggling, and some are just kind of writing in their journal about what's going on. The
Yeah,
kids,
because they all have their prompt and you know what to do.
yeah, they're keeping busy, and the ones that see what you're doing aren't
Uh-huh.
perceiving it as wrong because you already gave them the answers. They know, they think this is
Yeah.
part of what the test taking is, you know, they
already have the answers.
yeah. So
Mhm.
everyone's on equal flooring.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like,
And so, you know,
Bick was-
nothing's the matter to them. They love me. They think I'm amazing.
yeah,
And Bick is going to be valedictorian.
Bick was the last one. He
Bick
was
to school? Oh my god, I just saw that.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
yeah. Bick was scrambling. He was the last one to take the test. And so as he's bop, 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 going down the Scantron perfectly, gets every answer, bubbles it in actually perfectly. Like he's zoned in for once. He's not having a scatterbrain. He's like accomplishing it. And that's the test. The time
Gave him a Nuka-Cola.
yeah, yeah. He actually got slipped mentats by his dad. And so as the time expires, like 5 minutes pass, and then you hear a rapping on the door, and the principal pokes her head in, and she's like, "The time's up. Are we all set in here? How'd the proctoring go?"
Yeah, I've collected all of their exams. And they're just working on their exit ticket, a little journaling assignment that I've asked them to do. That way, you know, they would stay quiet while their friends were finishing up their tests. I think they went okay. I mean, the proctoring was fine. I don't know the answers or anything, so I haven't like graded. I assume that we ran these through a Scantron.
That right now. Yeah, if you just want to dismiss the did Joey pee his pants again?
Awesome. Yeah, he did. I told him as soon as we were allowed to let them out that I would. I was able to mop that up. And we did talk to him about something that I don't think anybody has told him before, which is that peeing your pants is not the best way to pee, and that you could use the bathroom and stay dry. He thought light bulb.
Yeah.
Or not Joey No Pants, but Joey One Pants.
Yeah, Joey
the
No
user.
Pants. We had that kid last year, and that was a lot of problems. We actually had to
imagine
homeschool
with Joey
for him.
needing 3 pants. I assume. Yeah.
No one talked.
Yeah, I imagine that with any of these kids.
I'm gonna have to go
they
back
just wanna,
through and talk to
and
the other.
I can understand.
The kilt. I didn't even piece that together. It's because you.
What?
What?
Oh yeah, sorry. It's the kilt. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it's the kilt.
that was yeah. You don't. This isn't what you do.
In a school. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm new to teaching.
You're like a savant. Like this is.
And to kilts, really.
Would you? How much would we have to pay you to retain you? Where do you live?
Well, I do have to admit, I have loved this job. I live in Cake Town,
Cake Town?
down the road a little bit. Yeah, Cake Town.
Oh, okay. Cake Town. Yeah, I've just heard about it recently.
Yeah, Cake Town.
Same thing.
Great new place. Got a little farm in there. Yeah, same thing. We're saying the same thing. We're on the same page, Prince. A bull. And yeah, no, it's a great little place. I actually run a store down there. I've really enjoyed my time here, but my goal is to find, acquire, and sell and craft steel and steel accessories as much as possible. And this could be a great like side hustle, but I feel like you need somebody a little bit more full time. What's the salary?
Name a price.
It can't be much. I don't.
We are
To
like,
stay here?
yeah, we're like last in the district, like, and they're cutting our funding soon. And if that happens, I'm out of a job and I'm probably living in this. Do you know Uncle?
I do know Unc. Yeah, he's coming to Cake Town.
Oh,
Why don't you guys just come to Cake Town? We can start a school there. I'd be happy if we were in Cake Town to do this. We got Peggy at the shop too. It's DMP. We fill your holes. So
oh,
yeah, any needs that you have, we sort out there. But this was a blast, right? I don't get to work my brain in this kind of way that often. So I think if we were local, I could definitely work something out.
Wow. Do you have kids at Cake Town?
We have a couple, I will admit. One is a piece of shit.
She
All right,
looks.
he's just a human pile of shit.
She looks over her
And I know
shoulder.
that you're looking at these kids. I know what you're thinking. Yeah, no, I haven't really dealt with them because I'll be honest, kids aren't really my thing. But it's the material that keeps me coming back. But yeah, I haven't dealt with them that much. There's one really sweet little boy, unfortunately orphaned in a fire, and the other one, Cricket, was unfortunately orphaned when his father tried to kill us, and so we needed to orphan him.
Is that going to be like a policy of your town?
You
That
just you gotta roll the hard 6, right, Prince?
I have no idea what that means. But you're just going to adopt
Orphan children? No, absolutely not. Yeah, neither do I. I heard it on a TV show. Yeah, no, we like one of our goals is building community, right? My buddy Sly, who's hanging out with some of my friends right now, my friend Astra, we're all here doing different things. We're part of the Congress. We were just initiated into the Congress as a new settlement, Cake Town, and we want to build a vibrant community. And one of the things that we're going to need in this vibrant community is a school. You're a siege and educator, Princey. I'd love to have you join us.
You keep flavoring my title every time. Is that your shtick?
Yeah, I know your name. I forget your actual name. I apologize.
It's the
I forget
amnesia.
Your actual name.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to use different variations of principle.
It's nice flair. I like
Your
it
name's
too.
Amnesia?
No, I think there's just it's a weird thing with this building. I think it's asbestos. You know.
Yeah, I but I have a cough from I'm in the wasteland.
Yeah.
Is the building not safe though? If that's the case, we build buildings at Cake Town, and we can get a nice school. I mean, this looks like a little bit of a. I gotta admit, my shop looks a little nicer than this school. It does have good windows though. Need in this vibrant community is a school. You're a siege and educator, Princey. I'd love to have you join us.
You keep flavoring. When you build buildings, you got to make sure you have windows for sure. Well, I mean, I can't make the kids.
Well, sometimes you roll high, sometimes you roll low. You know what I'm saying, Princey?
I can't. You keep.
I mean, yeah, no, I guess you can't. What's gonna happen to them?
I don't know. I guess at this point, as long as I don't live in the sewers, I don't really care what happens. Is that bad to say?
No. I mean, you got to put your own face mask on before you can help anybody else. So.
Can you give me a speech check?
You got to make sure you're okay before you can make sure they're okay.
Can you give me a speech check?
It's probably. Yeah, no, I'm working on it.
Don't you sass me.
Great.
She looks.
Yeah, that's what I get.
She looks at the kids and looks you in the eyes, and she goes, "I'm in. I would love to come with you." And she looks at the kids and she goes, "I'm fucking out of here, you little shits. Bye. Principal out." And she walks out. And yeah, the kids just have the shock of their lifetime when they find out that they're.
I don't want to abandon the kids.
She has fully abandoned the kids. She is all in on the Cake Town.
I thought the kids could come too.
I mean, make the kids.
Well, sometimes you roll high, sometimes you roll low. You know what I'm saying, Princey?
I can't. You can't.
I mean, yeah, no, I guess you can't. What's gonna happen to them?
I mean, that's
right.
They'll find
Yeah,
more
I'm not
people.
that concerned. Hey kids, I want you. All right, your journal entries. I'm gonna go ahead and collect them, and I'm just gonna write like they did Croatoa, and I'm just gonna write Cake Town on the board, and I'm like, I hear this school might be closing, and if that's the case, you want to get your learn on, come on down to Cake Town.
Okay. How far away is it?
Yeah, tell your folks, tell your parents. I don't know. I really have no clue of how much distance is on this map, but I show them the world map, right? And I show them where we are here in Rome, and then I show them where Skinny Atlas is, and I'm like, so it's about that far, so it's a pretty big trip. Apparently, you can't just make it and come here and back within a week. You can't do that.
I mean, this
All right.
They'll find
Yeah,
more
I'm not that
people.
concerned. Hey kids, I want you. All right, your journal entries. I'm gonna go ahead and collect them, and I'm just gonna write like they did Croatoan. I'm just gonna write Cake Town on the board, and I'm like, I hear this school might be closing, and if that's the case, you want to get your learn on, come on down to Cake Town.
Okay. Do I
That's right.
tell my what? How far away is it?
Yeah, tell your folks, tell your parents. I don't know. I really have no clue of how much distance is on this map, but I show them the world map, right? And I show them where we are here in Rome, and then I show them where Skinny Atlas is, and I'm like, so it's about that far, so it's a pretty big trip. Apparently, you can't just make it. So,
okay. I talked to my mommy about going to Cake Town, Ted.
yeah, it's a great little community, you know. And I give them all I show them how to draw the map, so they all have the copy of the map, and I tell them to ask for Donnie.
All right. Yeah.
I also explain that we have excellent security.
So the good news
All right,
is
great.
the Scantron, everyone got the same grade because everyone knew the test. Everyone's valedictorian of the school that's probably gonna implode. But you could talk to Smudge,
Amazing.
and Smudge,
Just like the bar.
it's valid. It's valid. Like
Fantastic.
he's valedictorian.
What's up, Smudgy?
You're gonna go over there right now.
Yeah.
All right,
So what's up, Smudge?
we're gonna cut back over to Astra and
Oh
Bertha.
wait, I thought he was there.
No, he's
My
at
apologies.
Trashy.
My apologies. I want to just
You
before I
mean
leave
Ash
the
and
kids,
Bertha?
I want to kind of give them all high fives and say I hope to see you in Cake Town.
Okay. By the way, you and I are lagging.
Especially you, Bicky.
I don't know if everyone else is lagging hearing me, but I know that you're hearing me a lot slower. I don't know if everyone else is as well.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We all are.
Okay. Yeah, I see my internet's going
What's it called
crazy.
now?
So yeah, we're gonna cut over to Bertha and Ash. You just met Rose. You have the
Yes.
horse.
Ash.
The ladies.
We got to take the horse to get it boarded up and taken care
And the
of.
delicate house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bertha is all set on this horse, bringing this horse back to life, and bringing her soul back to life with this horse.
Okay. So you both are walking
Right, so we're
back
just
to
heading back
the
to
delegate.
Delicate House right
Yeah. Is there anything that you want to do on your walk? Is there anything you're looking
Yes,
for or
go
anything
to
you see?
housing. I would like to
Ride the
continue
horse.
to pet the horse.
now. And while she does
No,
that,
this horse
Ash...
is malnourished. I can't ride it yet. We need to make sure it's healthy before anybody gets
Oh,
on the horse.
absolutely. Make sure it gets stronger. It works those muscles. The poor thing.
She's going to continuously pet the horse and ask the horse if it's being such a good girl and doing pretty much what every horse girl would do if they were with a horse.
And Ash is keeping an eye around the people, like, just because she knows Durango Dan called Reaver, and she's just like, fuck. It's the only thing going through her head right now.
Yeah. Do you want to give me a perception check, Ash? Just as things are going on.
Oh, God.
I'd love to get a lockpick in there.
Okay. You don't see any sign of like a change in the mood or attitude of the town yet. And if Reaver's gang had showed up, it probably would have.
Pathetic.
Yeah, it's one of those ones. They're a well-known enough raider gang, and they're pretty vicious and not very nice to people. That it'd be,
Yeah.
you know, it'd be some tough stuff going on in town. So it's business as usual. Nothing weird is.
They'd be hearing screaming.
Yeah. So y'all are good for the moment.
All right. So just two girls heading back to the stables.
Yep.
One with a guitar on her back.
And you arrive at the delegate stable, and you see a frail teenage girl that's out front. She's in overalls, and she's like, hi. Oh, you guys have a horse now. I saw you come in and out a bunch of times. Oh. Well, we got
we
room.
need to make sure it's brought back to health a bit.
That horse looks really. Oh
It's
boy,
gonna-
did you? Where did you get this horse from?
Some jerkwad at the what was it called?
The cockroach market.
Some mart
The
with a lot of
market.
people.
Yeah, some market. Some jerkwad at the market. He doesn't know anything about horses. Wasn't taking care of this beautiful
So
creature.
calm down,
She's always
Bertha.
meant to
It's
get-
okay. We saved the horse, and the people ran that jerk out of town.
Oh, okay. Well,
What was his name? Ricky?
yeah, it's Ricky. I hate that
Who would
guy.
ever name their child that?
It's a dumb name. It's definitely a dumb name.
So stupid.
Yeah. Well,
Oh no, I had a cousin named Ricky.
we can
Feel like every single Ricky's a failure.
we can pen him up. Listen, I kind of love horses. They're like my thing, and that's why I'm here. I will make sure to look after. What's your horse's name?
You know? It's what color is though? It's a white horse, right? Or is this a different
Yeah,
It's white.
Stark White.
white magic?
Oh, that's such
His
a
name is White Magic.
such a unique name. I like that name, White Magic. That would be funny. Could you imagine if there was another one and it was black and you named it Black Magic?
We have one.
Bertha's
named
just
Black
going to
Magic.
stare into the person's eyes without saying anything.
That'd
We
be
do have a black magic horse.
what? You guys are the funniest people I've ever met.
Oh.
Uh,
Thank you.
Glad you think so.
Yeah. So I'll take care
You
of.
talk to Sly more often.
I don't know who that is. I saw. So I'm gonna take care of White Magic. I'm gonna make sure to all my attention, because that's really sad,
White
and that makes
Magic
my heart
official.
sad.
Thank you.
You're welcome. My name is
I
Lily.
mean mine too. I'm Bertha with a B.
Okay.
You look rather hungry yourself. Why don't you, when you're done with the horse and the horse is sleeping, go get yourself something to eat? And she hands her 10 caps.
Wait, really? And she looks at the 10 caps. And I could just have this?
Of course.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
That was very nice of you, Ash.
And she
It's food.
okay. I guess I'll just be here anytime that you want to see White Magic or anything. Just come on down, or if you have
Do you need money to get the horse food too?
uh
Wallet.
well, the place
She's gonna offer her.
the place the my work, we take care of all.
Kind of like how we got the horse for free.
You got this horse.
No, I just
That
wanna
makes
make
sense,
sure she's
actually.
taken care of. But she's beautiful, and she's gonna be a beautiful horse. And she goes back to pet the horse, almost as if like she doesn't want to offend the horse that it hears that it was for free.
Yeah, no, it's.
Doesn't wanna
I wasn't saying that in a mean way. I'm sorry. I just know that the Ricky,
Kind of like how we got.
he has a whole operation.
Ash, do we want to go? Do we want to go? Ash, do we want to go murder him?
I have a feeling we're going to have to find this horse farm and liberate it.
I want to save the horses. I know that's gonna be a lot for for our group, but I want to save the horses.
We're going
And,
to
like,
save the horses.
Now I want to kill him. Now it's not even like I kind of like.
Can you give me a speech check?
Yeah.
Bertha, you're speaking my language.
Bertha, can you give me a speech check?
For me or
Yeah.
You're right in front of this other lady talking about killing
yeah,
someone.
whatever. Bertha gets upset. She doesn't care if anybody's listening.
She looks at you and
Oh wow!
she
You're gonna get her on side.
Lily looks and
I got a posse.
she goes, this is really not like me. I want to kill him too. I won't tell anyone if you do kill him.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
The
Ash gives
horse.
her another 10 caps.
Do you guys want to say anything else about people you want to kill around me?
No, we're good.
Okay. I'm sorry.
The only one.
I'm not trying to be. My mom told me not to be greedy. I'm just. This is a 20 cap day, I guess.
We're in a good mood.
I
saved a horse.
For now.
am also in a
We
great
saved the
mood.
horse, and we're going to save more. Oh, what is happening with stream?
Yeah, it's all
Hello,
messed
digital
up.
world.
All right. Well,
I wrote
Oh,
along
no.
the page.
yeah, it's all butt today. Well, let's go on our break. We'll come back at 10:15. We'll come back with the next part of Astra's storyline. And maybe
The
start
Gospel of
reconvene.
Astra.
Oh god.
Yes.
Hopefully this all clears up, but I doubt it. The internet's acting really bad once again. But we're just hanging out and playing a game. So anyone that's out there watching that's somehow managing through the lag, thank you for being here. We're sorry for the technical difficulties. And we're all gonna go to the bathroom and go elevate and go see a man about some grass. And just, have a good one.
And some potatoes.
And some potatoes. All right, we'll be back in about 15 minutes, y'all.
I'm dying here.
What?
die.
Go die? Don't die.
I'm trying not to.
No die.
Sorry, you don't feel well.
Hey.
Oh, it's okay. I'm doing my best.
You're doing great.
I appreciate it.
I quite actually like the reserved. I'm gonna kill them.
I mean, Bertha gets defensive about her animals, so.
Listen, Donnie will be right on your side once he knows what's happening.
Bertha's a very simple creature, and I like playing her that way.
It's adorable. It's endearing.
It's the best. It's really funny because as I've played, I've only really DM'd, and the only character I've ever played has been one type of character, and it's literally just like a sleazy rogue. So this is
Yeah.
entirely the opposite of what I'm used to doing.
Oh my god, she's so sweet. She doesn't curse. Like,
No, not at all.
oh, I love that. Yeah, no, I've always been like a femme fatale, like, wizard
All right, I can
kind
see
of
that.
sorcerer kind of thing. But I've always wanted to play an artificer named Donnie from Pittsburgh.
Well, when we were up for Ralph's birthday, we
Mhm.
did like a one-shot D&D, and he's like, "You're playing a rogue again. You always play a rogue." And so we did this. I'm like, I have to do something different, but I have to go
Yeah.
like completely different.
No, I love it. I love Bertha. She's so good.
She's this big giant woman who is just.
I love the idea of all of us cuddling together because you're so scared. Like I immediately I love Bertha. I love Ash too, but I love Bertha so hard.
Bertha is just her own delicate little flower.
Yeah, no, she's a perfect little pristine angel lady.
I'll be completely honest. I had like the base idea of the character, but I didn't really. I kind of tried to fill in the gaps of our group. I was originally gonna have her be much more of like a marketeer person, where she's very much like trying to make sales. But I was
Yeah.
also like, no, I need to change it up a bit.
Well, because like Dottie's whole thing was he wants to open a shop.
Yeah,
And that was
Donnie
gonna
already
be
takes
his
that
goal.
role. I'm like,
Yeah.
what role are we missing?
I
like-
built my character a lot like I was gonna play a game.
Mm-hmm.
And it works with my play style because I am notoriously unperceptive. Kind of.
I got very lucky because everybody seems to have made their characters like they were playing Fallout, and as somebody
Yeah.
who only played Fallout New Vegas so I could gamble,
Yeah, so it
I
didn't
don't
matter.
really know that much about Fallout.
Yeah.
I played a little
Yeah.
bit of 3 because I liked the story, but I don't remember any of it because I think it was like 16.
Yeah, no, it was a long time ago. That game came out a long time ago. I didn't play it when it came out because I was in graduate school and I couldn't do anything but be in graduate school.
I will be completely honest. I was much more a Mass Effect kid. I love Mass Effect so much. And if I,
I
was
played a
ever
lot
gonna
of
do-
fucking Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur.
Yes, I played
My
a lot
favorite
of
thing
Soul
is the new
Calibur.
game came out, and the new game came out, and the title screen is this guy being like Soul Calibur.
Calibur. Yes.
Sick.
I fucking love that shit. Fighting games, I was all about that. I played some Zelda. Harvest Moon.
Oh my god, Harvest Moon.
God, I loved Harvest Moon. My fucking ex and I, when like I don't know, I guess it was like early 2000s. We would just fucking play Harvest Moon.
Do you know the first time I got grounded? I was 11 or 12,
Okay.
and it was a school night, and my mom caught me at 3 in the morning playing Harvest Moon, It's a Wonderful Life, trying to romance
Yes!
Nami.
Fuck. Yes.
Very
I-
much.
We would have been fast friends, sir.
Oh, yes.
I mean, maybe not
Oh,
because you were much younger than I was, because you were living with your mom.
it
you
was
got
very
grounded.
it was very frustrating going to the archaeologist place and never
Yes.
finding anything.
Yes. Oh my god, I love that game though. I love that game so much.
Mhm.
And like
What-
to
What
this
was the
day,
Yeti's
if
name?
I forget, I don't remember a
It was
lot
like
of it.
Ruku or something.
To this day, if I make something and it doesn't work in the kitchen, I call it a failed attempt.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the time.
My childhood was literally Mario Party, Harvest Moon.
So because I'm fucking old, mine was like the first Mario,
Mm-hmm.
and then it was the second Mario. I didn't
Second
play the
Mario.
third one. I played the third one at a friend's house because she had that Nintendo.
Yeah. I think the first game I ever played was Mario Paint.
I used to
And
play this game
then-
called Bubble Bobble. I fucking
I
love
remember,
Bubble
I remember
Bobble.
that game.
Yeah, we used to rent it from the Farmore.
I remember renting games. Good lord, that was an
Uh-huh.
adventure. Blockbuster
we
being like, you
rented.
better return this. And I'm like, I don't know. Why should I?
Yeah,
Plug my
we
headphones
always
in.
return them.
I don't think I ever forgot to return one because my cousin worked for the Blockbuster. And
Well,
so
like-
it wasn't like we were getting far if we didn't.
Also, like, if I didn't return it, then it, like my parents would get a fine.
Yeah.
And like that couldn't happen. But they also drove me there. But my
They
dad
were
like
the whole
replaced
reason.
his drug addiction with a shopping addiction, so we were always going to be at the store
Ooh.
anyhow.
Oh,
And it's
God.
fine. Shopping is way better than,
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a
hard drugs.
it's a substitute. Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. I mean, now he is a hoarder, but I think that's probably better.
From somebody
8 balls.
from a family where addiction runs rampant. I had a gambling addiction. I
Uh-huh.
mean, I played poker. I
He did
think I
that
was
a
like
while.
15 years old playing poker 14 hours a day,
Yeah.
pretty much while I was in school, right as I got home. And the worst part is I was making money. So it was really hard to not keep that
Yeah.
addiction going.
Absolutely.
And then something happened, and then it was really easy to stop because it wasn't legal anymore.
Oh, yeah, well, that's good. I mean,
Yeah, government got involved, which is always fun.
with you specifically?
No, it's an
Okay,
event called
just with
Black
that kind of-
Friday where
Gotcha.
they found out one of the poker sites was using their site as a Ponzi scheme. And
Oh,
so they decided to solve it by just banning all poker sites from
Gotcha.
play in the United States.
like Texas did with porn.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
mean, good luck to Texas on that because that's not going to work.
So
There's certain things you
it's
can't
been that
touch.
way for 2 years.
I mean, it'll stay that way. It's going to be like jaywalking. Good luck enforcing it.
Like online though, like the sites have blocks.
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah, there's
Like-
blocks. And the funniest thing is after they did it, nobody talked about it because then you'd have to tell other people that you were watching porn.
Oh.
So it was really funny that when it happened, I'm like, I bet nobody's going to talk about this. And I was right until one of my friends at work finally fucking mentioned it. And I'm like, dude, it's been 1.5 years and I've been waiting for somebody to mention this to me.
I've been waiting to talk about this.
Yeah, no, they have blocks up. And there's like a couple of sites that you can like get around it. Some states let you put in your ID, but Texas is like, no fucking porn. We're going to regulate uteruses, porn.
Wow.
And what else do they regulate?
I'm
here?
surprised this state hasn't exploded. Texas is like a different country.
It really is. It wants to be sometimes.
I
like
lived
the
in
idea that it
California, and
was.
if they tried to pull that in California, I'm pretty sure the state would burn to a crisp. I lived in Vegas, and if they tried to do that in Vegas, that place
Can you
would
imagine?
blow
Can you
up.
imagine in Vegas? Damn.
I will never forget being a kid from a small town and from where I'm from in the northeast of the United States, going
And
to
you
Las
moved to Vegas?
And the very first time I got on a bus, watching a guy yelling at the driver to let him on while it's in only his underwear, while a guy dressed as the Mad Hatter is reading the newspaper next to me, and nobody's acting like anything weird is happening.
Were they tidy whities?
They were tidy whities, yes.
I knew it. The crazy
were
folks
tidy
always
whities.
got the little briefs.
Always.
He was a homeless, like 45-year-old man
Yeah.
yelling to let him on the bus. He had some, I think he said he had a meeting he needed to be at in his tidy
Listen,
whities.
you don't know his schedule.
I don't.
Yeah.
I was so confused. I thought it was in the
Was it-
Twilight Zone.
Well, it was Vegas, so of course it was hot.
It was during the day. It was like 3 p.m.
That's amazing.
Because I'm pretty
My
sure I was
parents-
going to college.
See?
Um,
Yeah, potato. It's the same thing. It's unavailable. It's just unavailable. But you can't put your ID in.
That's so weird.
It just has a fucking thing.
I
that
thought
comes
the
up
weirdest
that's like,
state was
no porn.
Oklahoma, because Oklahoma's got some weird laws, but
Yeah. A lot. See,
Yeah, no,
the
they
problem-
banned it in a lot of different states because they banned it in North Carolina, they banned it in
but
Florida.
in a
they
lot of
banned it in
states, they
Texas.
allow you to put your ID in, and Texas just was like, no. Yeah, there's one that works, but it's a horrible site. Like, I hate it.
I bet a bunch of people are just using VPNs.
Yeah, sometimes, or they're just getting around it in one way or another.
Yeah, I mean,
they're going to. mean,
people are always
Or they're
like,
paying
Google
for it.
if we learned
Google
anything
exists.
from what's it called where they tried to ban alcohol? There's a term
Prohibition.
for it. Prohibition. If we
Oh,
learned
that's the other thing
anything-
they're going to regulate. They want to ban weed. I mean,
Of
it's
course.
already not legal, but like CBD is legal.
I won't never forget being a kid having to go with my sister because my sister used to make deals when it was illegal. And I was always a very scared tiny child. And now I'm just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, you
weird
just
going
go to the
from the
disco.
illegal side to the to the legal side, and then you're like, wait a minute, like.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
the first time I ever walked in a dispensary, I felt like so weird. I was like, "Is this corporate weed?"
Yeah, I
What is-
didn't
I-
understand it.
What
It's
is
very
happening?
funny because I don't smoke, but it has nothing to do with my like reservation to weed. It has to do with my lungs being completely garbage, and I can't deal with any kind of smoke at
Yeah.
all.
So valid.
Yeah, I
smoked
just
for
worked
15
through
years
that,
against
but
my
it's
better
bad.
interest.
And like
15 years
I've
before my
thought about
lungs and
brownies,
esophagus
but
finally
I've
said
never
nah.
tried it yet.
You know what? I will say that there are some really nice edibles that I
Mhm.
got at the dispensary. They were like gushers, and they were delicious.
Yes, ice cream and candy is the best, in my opinion.
Ice cream?
So-
They have ice
Yeah.
cream?
Yeah,
Yep.
they have drinks too, like infused. You should really take a look. There's a lot of things, even if
Huh.
you don't want to smoke, and it's not just brownies and cookies.
Because
Like they have a lot
brownies,
of different stuff.
I don't know
do
what it
love
is,
my
but it-
pastries. I do want to preface that. I do love my pastries.
I feel like every time I've had a brownie, the taste is so strong. I can't handle the taste of the marijuana.
Hmm.
Whereas the candies, like hard candies or like sour candies or things like that cuts the taste of the weed. So like I can't taste the
It
weed.
can't be as bad as the scent of I used to work at a sub shop and we used to make fresh bread. And the scent you would make while you were
Ooh.
baking that bread was
Yeah.
not at all. It was like
I'm weird.
suffocation.
No, I know what you're talking about.
It's a weird smell, yeah.
It's like, can we breathe? I need to go get air.
Weird smell. Are you guys talking about me again?
Oh,
Rick and I are
No, we-
bonding.
We are
Yeah,
bonding.
Rick, we're having moments. All right.
Ricky's a bread boy.
You could have been
When
here
you're here-
having moments.
When you're here, your family, kick 10.
Cake
When
10.
you're here, you're queer. I'm sorry.
Half
yes.
queer, get it right.
It's just me.
Here,
Well,
Cake time.
I don't
I-
drink beer.
I-
You don't have to be queer.
no, you can
We
be.
love you
Why
in
not? It's
all
fine.
your shades.
Uh,
You can be, but you don't have
I
to.
think
be.
I think
No,
everyone's
actually,
a little queer.
I'm sorry, folks. Everybody, you're forced to on Sunday nights from 8 Eastern to 12 Eastern. All right.
It is the rule. If you look in the second and third edition, and even the fifth edition rule book of D&D on page 69, it says you have to be gay.
Sorry, folks.
It's I didn't even make that up. If you look on TikTok, everybody, like, people were going through it a few years ago, and it's not true of this book. I just haven't seen it yet. Wait, let me
What's
see.
TikTok?
Now you're gonna go look, huh?
Wait.
Now I'm curious.
I'm not worried. I don't have to change anything.
You
Yeah, no,
fan.
me either. Everything's fine with me. I just want to see if it's in this book too. Let me get my camera so that you guys can see this. All right. so
We
I'm
need
gonna
that
find
that standby
page.
music that plays on the TV shows when they cut to break.
doo, 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 doo,
Please
doo. He
stand
used
by.
to
We'll
have-
be back momentarily.
Oh, it is
But
in this
alchemy was
book.
gone.
It is in
Potato,
this
you're
book, too.
ridiculous.
Wait, yeah. You have to be gay. It's on page 69.
Sorry, folks.
of
It's in the
this
book.
as well. You have to.
I'm sure I
you
get
have to-
gayer every day. So
Yeah.
It's in
I
the book,
love
y'all.
that.
I'm sorry, guys. It's in the book.
It's
the
in the
Fallout-
rules. It's in the
Fallout
rules.
book. Yeah.
And honestly, it's not that big of a deal.
I love that.
Liv Moss, okay?
You know what? As the kids say, them's the beans.
So I think I'm lagging a little bit less in the VC now. I think I'm still lagging a little bit, but I don't think it's as bad.
You're not lagging in my heart, babe.
My internet has been really horrible. I'm sorry.
It's me. No, I've dropped 22,722 frames since streaming. So
So that's not
Oh
too
no.
it's something going on my end. But you know what? We're getting through it.
bad. Have you thought about just picking them up?
Oh, good call.
Hey, Ralph, I got a question. What makes the caps go in the glass?
Bits.
Okay.
I don't know. I think subs drop stuff into.
All right.
But yeah, it's just nice full. Thank you, Potato.
Yeah,
By the
No,
way,
I like it.
Yeah, you don't have to. You don't have to do a lot, just a bit.
Rick, you need to
Oh.
watch yourself.
But
I need an
listen,
astronaut.
you're the one who keeps putting puns on the names of everything.
I did that weeks ago.
Yeah, no, I've been noticing every time, and I've been giggling every time, and that's why I thought you liked puns.
No,
Oh no!
I do it
couldn't
to.
stand with puns.
I'm a good DM. I know how to feed into all of your guys' BS. Okay, it's me pandering
That's not
to
how you spell
you.
brilliance.
Rick has Ralph on punishment. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
dude.
Punishment.
Okay, I'm killing Astra.
Oh.
All right, so we're gonna come back from break.
Ayo.
Astra, you were
That's my
just
quote of the week.
you were just shot in the head by Fiona. How do you want to proceed?
Oh my god.
Okay,
Wait,
so Astra, you are leaving the hospital.
hospital.
You said you
Heading
wanted
to-
to hunt down Maddie's stuff.
Yeah, I wanted to go to the Coliseum. and
You wanted
try
to talk to
see-
Fred. That's right.
Yeah, Freddy. See if Freddy knows anything.
All right.
Or
Spaghetti.
anyone at the Coliseum knows anything about the fight.
Okay. So you walk up.
Okay.
Did you want Sly to come with you? Because he's looking irritated. You can.
Astra turns to Sly and is like, I know we've had our ins and our outs and our outs and our what ifs, but you know, you want to come with me and try to suss out this fight with Maddie, or are you looking to go get What was that word? Pampered?
Sly looks at you and takes off towards the hotel. You gave him an option. He started walking the second you said, "Do you want to?" He started walking away from you. Good luck finding out about your dead girlfriend. Have a good one. And
She
he
wasn't
is
even my girlfriend.
back off to
okay?
the Golden Royal.
Just an interest.
And you arrive at the
Anyway.
Coliseum.
Astra walks in
Amazing.
and assuming she sees Franny
Yep.
first, right? Because she works the front desk. She turns to Franny and goes, "Hey, girl, how's
Franny
it going?"
Franny is disheveled and bawling her eyes out, and there is tissues everywhere. And she goes, "What do you mean? How am I doing? How the fuck do you think I'm doing?"
Girlfriend, I heard some shit went down after I left. Well, after I lost that fight to Maddie. I mean, shit definitely went down the hill for
my
me,
God, Maddie! Oh, why did I even come into work today? Because I need the money. But
Girlfriend,
stop calling me that.
I'm sorry. It's a thing. It's a thing. Me and my friend, we always say. I apologize.
I don't care. What?
What? So, I just want to know. Like, I mean, you seem pretty messed up over it. Like, what happened?
What the fuck do you think
Were you there?
happened? She's dead. She's fucking dead. Oh my God.
Well, it's not every day that someone dies in the fight. So,
what
happened? Like, did y'all know Thomas Franny. Astra goes up to Franny and she grabs her by the shoulders.
What?
I understand how you're feeling right now.
No, you fucking
These
don't.
women-
Shut up.
I do.
No, you don't.
Do you want to know how I know, or do you want to just?
How do you
crying
know? How do
over-
you know? How do you know what I'm going to do right now?
Well, you know, Astra takes a deep breath. She looks Franny in the eye. She goes, "Girl,
Stop calling me
have you
girl.
ever watched your own father shoot your girlfriend in the head? Have
No.
you?
No.
Okay. So now we both are square. Okay?
No.
These women, they got us hooked up. They got us hanging by threads. They got us. They lead us on. They
What are
drag
you
us
even
around.
talking about?
Maddie is dead.
alive.
You have to find 2 feet to stand on right now. I want you to stand up. Ash tries to get her to stand up.
Give me a speech check. Difficulty of 4. Oh my God.
Astra's like, "Girl, we've got to pull this. We've got to pull it together."
She wipes the snot off of her face. She slowly, shakily, just, okay, I'm standing. What do you want me to do now?
I want you to tell me 5 things you can see right now. Right now, tell me 5 things. I need a list. Start listing them, girl.
Tissues, tears, a picture of Maddie.
Okay.
Okay. The vomit that I threw up in the corner, and you.
Oh no. Okay. Now I need 4 things. 4 things you can hear.
I can hear me retching. I can hear you talking to me. I can hear my teardrops hitting the table. And I can hear Maddie's voice in my head.
Okay. I need 3 things you can touch. 3 things.
I can touch my tears. I could touch the vomit, but I don't want to. And I can.
Why?
What? You said what I could touch. I can touch the vomit. And then I can touch, I don't know, I can touch the table. And I can touch the picture of Maddie.
I want you to to look me in the eyes, and I want you to tell me 2 things. Asher like is holding her hands on either side of like Franny's eyes, like locking them in. She's like, I need 2 things that you can smell right now.
I can
2 things, girl.
I can smell the vomit
It's
that's in
okay.
the corner that I threw up, and I can smell Maddie's body wash.
Maddie's body wash. What?
It's called a memory. Did you know that the part of your brain that stores memories also stores the scents? And so usually you can remember things by memory and scent. I didn't know I knew that.
I didn't know that, Franny. And that is exactly why you're here right now. Because you know
I'm gonna throw
so
up again.
many things that I don't know.
I'm gonna throw up again.
Okay, let's take a deep breath. After like goes through the motion of like taking a deep breath with Franny and breathe out. Franny, I know this is hard.
I dare you.
One more thing from you. Okay?
What?
I need you to take a deep breath and tell me one thing that you can taste.
I can taste the vomit in my mouth that happened a little bit ago.
Okay, I'm just trying to hold it together. She's like trying not to laugh, trying not to like, you know, freak Franny out anymore.
Can I just go home,
She's like,
please?
Franny,
What?
you gotta hold this together.
Why?
You can't let women get you like this.
What
You're
does that
stronger
even mean?
You're stronger, and you're badder.
My
you're
ex-girlfriend
better.
was just killed yesterday. I'm allowed to be sad.
Of course you're allowed to be sad, but you're also allowed to be strong.
Me
And
mourning
powerful.
does not make me a weaker person. I'm allowed to be sad and
Absolutely
mourning
not.
of my ex-girlfriend. So I don't need this rah-rah bullshit right now. I just need to be sad for a moment.
Would it help? What can I do to help you?
Nothing.
What would help
Can you bring her back? Can you bring back the love of my life?
Probably not. But
Then you
know,
can't help me right now.
But I can help you find a new love of your life. There's plenty
Are
of
you
girls here
fucking
in Rome.
insane? Can you give me a speech check difficulty of 8? Yeah, you fail. And she goes, please just leave me alone. I don't want to find a new love. I want Maddie back. I want her back in my arms. I've wanted her back in my arms ever since she left.
Well, Franny, I'm so sorry about your dead ex-girlfriend. Whenever I think about my dead girlfriend, I just try to remember the good times.
She throws up again.
So maybe. Oh! Asher backs up and is like, I can see you're inconsolable right now.
Oh, you're
Maybe-
fake. I can see you're inconsolable right now. Leave me
Maybe
alone.
you should take a day off.
Maybe you should go fuck
Prepare
yourself. Fuck you. Leave me alone. I need the
Asher's
caps.
backing away and was like completely lost. She thought she could help Franny, process these emotions, but apparently Franny's a little frantic and a little frazzled. So Asher's gonna continue walking through the Colosseum looking for more people to interrogate.
Okay, and as you walk away, you could slowly hear Franny's moaning. It get quieter and quieter. You're pretty sure you hear her throw up one more time as you walk into the Coliseum.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh,
sometimes
Franny.
people just need a little space.
Yeah, she was clearly not ready to move on.
Sometimes you can't just talk to someone who's openly grieving their dead ex. So what do you do now, Astra?
I believe in the gospel.
Do you want to call up her parents right now to see how they're doing?
Yeah, Asher's gonna go into the Coliseum area and try to look for like Freddy or someone.
Yeah. So there's like minor stuff going on now. There's like Brahmin wrangling and
Mutton busting.
yeah, mutton busting. And Fred is, doing Fred things, selling tickets, walking around, busking up business.
Okay, so Astra's looking for Freddy in the crowd of people.
Yep. You see him. Clear as day.
Okay. So Astra approaches Freddy and is like, "Hey, do you work here?"
Yeah. No, I just walk. Oh, yes, I work here. You're Astra. You're the one that beat up that Raider dude. What's up?
Yeah.
That's
I beat up a
cool.
lot of people, but then I lost.
To Maddie.
and,
Yeah. She's dead now. It's probably
Yeah.
good that you lost, honestly.
I mean, what happened to her?
She got killed.
Did you see the fight?
Yeah.
Like how? But like what transpired? Because as far as I know,
Do you
a
know?
lot of people don't die in these fights.
Do you know what brain trauma is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she suffered like a cerebral hemorrhage or something. She had severe brain trauma.
But I got hit in the head plenty of times during those fights.
Yeah, you know what's
I didn't
funny?
get brain trauma.
You know what's funny about that? It could happen anytime to anyone. It's not a single hit. Everyone dies of brain trauma.
Mm-hmm.
And you look like you have been hit in the face a lot of times.
I mean, I have. That's not untrue. I mean,
I know.
I'm just wondering, like, what's different between me and Maddie? I mean,
Her brain stopped working and
And-
yours didn't.
I guess that makes me pretty badass.
No, not really. Like Smudge got destroyed by you in the first fight and he went to the hospital, but he didn't die. So
did.
you're on the same level at least as Smudge.
So, Freddy, what about this Thomas guy? Like, is he just like your average Joe? He just happened to land the right hit? Like, do you know anything about him?
Obviously he's good at fighting. He won the semi-annual Coliseum battle. Like, he's obviously a fighter.
So, what happens to the Action Shack?
I don't know.
I mean, now that Maddie's gone.
People loot it? I don't know. I don't know how things work.
Oh.
It's not my business. I don't own that place.
Didn't know a will?
Yeah, did Maddie have a will or anything? Does she have family? I mean, we didn't really get to know each other that well, so I guess I'm just,
Y'all,
being a little
Do you-
nosy.
do you understand that I'm like an entry-level worker at a Coliseum? I don't if
Yeah,
I
you
knew
got your
about
eyes and ears in the ground. Sly told me that as long as you can see it, you can know it.
Yeah, do you think I know everyone's last will and testament?
Well, if you see them, then you know things about them, right?
Okay, you might not have died, but I do think you suffered brain trauma in the fighting.
I mean, I've had trauma my whole life, so I think I
Oh my
know
gosh.
if I understand I don't understand what trauma is, I mean, but I just want to know, like, I guess I should go check out the Action Shack then.
If-
Asher's looking kind of devious.
Are you gonna loot that place? I won't say anything.
No, I just want to go see if Maddie left, a note or like any evidence that, she's got family that needs to know,
Hey, if you
I've got a caring heart. And Asher cracks her fingers. And 5 fingers.
Hey, big caring heart lady, if you're gonna go over there, would you mind could you nab me some nunchucks?
Nunchucks? What are those?
To
Is that like nuns that you chuck at people?
Okay, have a great day. And he walks off and he starts to try busking up more business.
Astro's like, Astro's standing in the Coliseum and looking at all the Brahmin that are being wrangled, and it's just kind of like contemplating, there's so many options here. I've got to make money though to pay off this bill. So, got to do something to make money. I mean, I guess it wouldn't hurt to go check out the Action Shack. I'm sure I could make some good money selling off some things that I might find there.
Yeah, why not? So you're gonna go over to the Action Shack?
Yeah, Astra's gonna fall back into her raider ways a little bit and
Awesome.
gonna head over to the Action Shack.
Okay, so you walk over to the Action Shack, and you see that it's closed down, the lights are off and stuff like that. There isn't anyone around it at the moment. Like, there's no one in the building or like at the door. What do you want to do?
Can I look for how many entrances there are? Can I perceive that?
It's a small building. You know that there's just one, just the front door.
Okay. Can I try the door? Like, see, like, if it's left locked or unlocked?
Yeah, give me just a perception check.
Okay.
Yep, door's locked.
Okay.
You see that the door's locked. Yep.
Oh, okay, I need to check my equipment. I don't. Okay. Well, Astra would like to try to get in, but she doesn't know if she needs to have a lockpick in order to perform lockpick.
No, you could just... We're not going to role play bobby pins. So you want to try opening...
Yeah, I'm going to try to lockpick the door.
Color me disappointed.
Oh, for sure. Hey, listen, give me a lockpick check. Beautiful. Hey, can you give me a perception check? And a sneak check.
Absolutely.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Okay, wait. Oh, perception is just that again.
This
Where
is
did
gonna
that
go
go?
so well. I can't wait to see how this goes.
Good. Can you give me your sneak check? Okay, so here's the good news. There was
Here's the good news.
cops all around the area.
God.
But
You said there was no one around the area.
I said there was no one inside and there was no one by the doors. The good news is the cops are distracted because they're being lazy and pieces of crap. And you managed to stealthily lockpick because you're a raider that's been practicing your entire life. So you do pick the lock and you can sneak into the Action Shack quietly. No one sees that you're in there.
Okay. Astra's gonna, look around to see if there's anything worth lifting from the Action Shack.
Give me a perception 0 check.
Okay. Let's see this.
Okay. So on the front desk, you see a really neatly bundled up package in brown paper with twine string and a card on it. And with such a low check, you see weapons. You see guns and armor, and you don't know the value of the stuff. You're a raider. You just grab everything normally, and you don't really assess. You kind of molly over that later. You have other people check it out for you.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
So Astra's wondering how much she can get at how she would know how much she could carry, I guess.
I mean, that's up for her. The more you grab, the more you're gonna have to pass certain checks.
Okay. So Astra's gonna look around and try to grab the not the biggest gun, but if there's like a rifle or something that in her mind would be high value because of its size, I guess. rifle or?
So you see and you know the value is not necessarily high, but you know that the way it's kitted out will make it more expensive. You see a pipe sniper rifle
Okay.
with a really nice scope on it. It looks like it's been modified to be a nice gun. It wasn't a nice gun originally.
Okay. So Astra's gonna grab the sniper rifle and the package because that has her curiosity
Okay.
piqued.
Okay.
And I think she's good with that because I don't know, she only has 2 hands, so
Okay. I mean
only carry
the
so
gun
much.
the gun does have a sling, like most rifles come so you can sling it over your shoulder.
Oh. Astra's wondering, can she do another perception check to see if there's any melee weapons?
Your perception
Or mod
check
boxes?
your perception check covers all of it. Yeah, there's melee weapons.
Okay. Astra's intrigued by the idea of mod boxes for her melee weapons. So there's no mod boxes, but there's melee weapons. So
There's
she's gonna grab.
the modifications in this world isn't necessarily like you're not going to open a box and have a serrated machete. It's putting crafting stuff in. Typically there's some weapons that could be
Okay.
modified, but it's more the act of modifying your weapon.
Okay, so Astra's gonna sling the sniper over her shoulder, and she's gonna reach for one of the melee weapons.
Okay. What are you looking for? Big, small, heavy, blunt, bladed?
Bladed,
Okay. And what size?
preferably. Medium.
Okay. You look down and Maddie has a bunch of different types of weapons. There is one really nice looking machete, but it's locked up. But in the open, where in like an open display is a rusted machete. That is the medium-sized bladed weapon.
Okay. I already have that. Well, okay. Astra's gonna take it. The machete.
Okay.
And she's gonna start heading for the door.
Okay.
With the package and the sniper and the machete.
Okay. Can you give me an athletics check and an agility check? Okay.
Agility is this one.
Okay. So you were able to carry the stuff easily. I mean, it's a gun and a machete. You didn't go crazy, and you have the package as well. Unfortunately, you are jangling around with all of the weapons on you and whatnot. It's extra weight, and you banged the gun on the way out of the door. Can you give me a sneak check? Okay. Can you give me a perception check? You see an officer walking over to you very briskly, barking orders. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing in there?
Astra stands up and looks at the officer and is like, "Oh, I was just collecting my belongings that I left with Maddie for safekeeping before she passed away. You know, wanted to make sure to get them so I could get them home and go mourn my dead sponsor." Yeah.
Can you give me a speech check?
It's such a monopoly.
How much AP?
You have it's
How
full
much AP do you
bars,
have?
6 AP.
And
Okay,
don't
should
you
I
have
use-
the thing?
Nope, not allowed to use.
She
it
used
till the
that
next
so
chapter,
early.
'cause he's a
She used that all the way back with
butthead.
Sebastian.
I'm gonna
Oh,
use
wow.
2 dice.
I think a boss
Extra
fight
dice.
should not have been part of this chapter, just saying, but hey.
Yeah. He likes to be like 2 dice is 3, right?
He
Yeah.
likes to be like that.
Hey, you guys got a problem with me? Huh?
Oh,
Oh
man.
my
No,
Christ.
this is not an
I'm u-
antagonistic relationship. It's not us
I'm-
versus you.
I'm using
Oh,
luck.
it can be.
I'm
Oh,
using
it
luck.
can be.
How much luck do you have left?
None.
I have no luck. I
No.
haven't had luck for sessions.
All right. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
What are you doing?
I didn't do nothing.
Oh, okay. Do you want the good news first or the bad news first?
The bad news.
Okay, good, because there was no good news. The cop immediately pulls his firearm at you and tells you to put all of this stuff on the ground. He snaps. He goes, "All right, put the package on the ground, put the gun on the ground, put that machete on the ground, and why don't I put all of your belongings on the ground? I gotta suss through this." And the other officers around the area start surrounding you.
Okay. So I put
Awesome.
all my belongings on the ground.
Okay. They frisk you to make sure that you don't have anything else on you. Do you have anything in your pockets that are going to poke, prod, blow us up, anything like that?
No, I don't. I mean, I don't really have many pockets, and she opens like the one pocket on her pants.
Okay. Hey, Jones, can you quickly go and check? And one of the officers goes inside and looks around and sees the empty displays for the rifle and the machete. And he goes, hey, Daniels, the machete and the rifle. There's missing spaces in there. What is this? And they look down at the package and they go, okay. Do you have any identification on you, ma'am?
What's an identification?
Okay, good, great. This is good to work with. And they look at you, and one of the officers is going to 1 second. Yeah, one of the officers looks down and actually recognizes you. And he goes, wait. Okay, at least that matches up. And he points at the package, and he goes, that's the Coliseum lady that was just fighting yesterday, Astra. Okay, that says Astra. What the fuck are you doing stealing stuff?
Well, if I'm being honest, Maddie had offered those items to me, but now she's dead, so...
Cool. So
just-
we have to take the word of a dead woman. Okay. Hey, Rogers, can you... And he goes, yep, I'm on it. And you can feel cuffs starting to get put on you.
Okay. Astra's cuffed.
Okay. All right.
What are my options here?
That's
other than
that's
that?
your role playing. That's up to you. What's your options?
So you could do whatever you'd like, right? Just imagine whatever you'd want to do, and then he'll tell you what to roll.
Well,
The world's your oyster right now, Astra. A handcuffed, shackled oyster.
yep. So I'm cuffed now. So I just tell them, well, you'll be hearing from someone about this. And that package had my name on it.
Yeah, you know what didn't have your name on that?
So,
The gun and the machete. So we're gonna take you downtown, which we're already in downtown. We're gonna take you to the police precinct and suss all of this out. So yeah, you're coming with us. And he's like, if you'll bend your knees, we can help pick you up off the ground.
my knees aren't. Wait.
You are on the
Who
ground.
is? Oh, okay.
Uh,
But Astra bends her knees and stands up on her own without any help.
no, you don't. Well, actually, yes, you do. Give me an athletics check. Sorry.
That'd be skilled with handcuffs behind your back.
Okay. So
Wow.
the good news is,
Wow.
in pure Astra fashion, you roll over onto your back and bend to your knees and stand up.
Defying physics.
The unfortunate bit was there was loose rocks underneath you, and you slipped and fell onto your face and take you take 1 point of damage as you smash your face onto the pavement. As the officer looks down at you and goes, "That was pretty impressive. Now, would you mind if we helped you up, so you don't fall over again?"
I-
2, and they help you up to your
Silent and
feet.
has gone mute.
All right. Hey, can we bag up the stolen merchandise in that package? And the officers start taking care of the evidence, and you're being hauled off to jail.
Beautiful.
Is there anything you want to do on your way to jail?
Okay. Walk silently with my head down. I don't know what else I have.
Okay.
Other options there would be.
All right. So we're gonna cut over to Donnie, who has to finish up with the trash heap.
Walk silently with my head down. I don't know what else I have.
Okay.
Yeah, what's up, Smudge? Or am I there? Or am I
Yeah. No.
walking
No. You're there. Smudge is.
Did everything go okay with the test? Everybody passed. Am I like maybe me and Bick are walking to the trash heap?
Bick was actually. I was about to say Bick is actually skipping beside you. It's like, I can't wait to tell my dad. I can't wait to tell my dad.
Fantastic.
And you arrive to the
You did
trash
so
heap.
good, buddy. You did so good.
You gave me all the answers, and I'm never
Yes.
gonna tell anyone anything ever.
Never tell anybody. Never tell anybody. You just tell everybody that you're a very smart boy. You studied very hard, and that
Ah, hey buddy,
Smudge?
how's it going? hey, Donnie, my boy, how's it going?
you feeling better.
Yeah, listen, you know
Feeling
what?
better after those fights.
It's one of those things that's weird, right? So you know how sometimes you do something that's really, 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 really painful and uncomfortable and feels like it's not good for you at first, but then you come out later from your concussion and you know the hospital stay, and you're like, I feel great.
Sure.
Yeah, I feel like $1,000,000.
I had a night like that with Ash once. I wasn't that sure going in, but then when I came out, I felt great.
Oh, yeah, I remember her. Yeah, little head. I don't usually get to do that
Yes, exactly that.
because people
Little
find me
hat-ta-ta-ta.
repulsive and stuff like that, but that's pretty cool. So, what's the results over here?
There's this thing I learned about a few sessions ago called bathing. You should try it. Yeah.
Well,
What are we doing?
yeah, well, how did the test go? How did
your-
how my boy do?
Your boy, Vic. Why don't you tell him how you did on the test, Vic? How you do on the test?
Dad, I got 100%. I am the valedictorian. That's what Donnie told me.
100%. That's right.
Oh, yeah, I remember her. Yeah, little head. I don't usually get to do that
Yes, exactly that.
because people
Little
find me
hat-ta-ta-ta.
repulsive and stuff like that, but that's pretty cool. So, what's the results over here?
There's this thing I learned about a few sessions ago called bathing. You should try it. Yeah? What are we doing?
Yeah, well,
I think that means that I pull out of my pocket, we have an agreement. Means that I pull out of my pocket, we have an agreement.
I'm out of here. I don't gotta run this.
I think that means that I pull out of my pocket, we have an agreement.
I'm out of here. I don't gotta run this shithole anymore. Hey, listen. Some things that you need to know, okay? If you see metal and it is orange,
Okay.
don't touch it. Your jaw will have to be wired shut for a while. And the rad roaches are your friends. And
What'll happen? I'll lose my job?
No, if you touch the orange metal, you'll have to wire your jaws shut because your mouth
Yeah.
can't. You have to talk like this, and then you'll be like, "I am Nick, and I can't talk to my mouth anymore." It takes a long while to get over and stuff like that.
Okay, fantastic. So the orange metal is irradiated or something. Okay.
Yeah, they called it like teddiness, Teddy Bridgewater or something like that. And then
Tinnitus.
oh,
Oh, tetanus.
yeah, that's what it was
Gotcha.
called.
Orange metal, like the rusty metal.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The rad roaches are your friends, and you gotta feed them regularly. If Ricky, you have to talk like this, and then you'll be like, "I am Rick, and I can't talk to my mouth anymore." It takes a long while to get over and stuff like that.
Okay, fantastic. So the orange metal is irradiated or something. Okay.
Yeah, they called it like teddiness, Teddy Bridgewater or something like that. And then
Tinnitus.
oh,
tetanus.
yeah, that's what it was
Gotcha.
called.
Orange metal, like the rusty metal.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The rad roaches are your friends, and you gotta feed them regularly. If Ricky comes here trying to get anything, give him whatever. Give him a discount. He's a great customer. We love Ricky. And I don't really care what else happens. I'm out of this place. Unless you got any questions, respectfully.
Fantastic. I mean, that's all I gotta know. Don't touch rusty metal. Give your boy Ricky a deal and feed the rad roaches.
Yeah, what else do you need to know?
No, I guess that's it. Is there a little I was interested in fixing the bank, and they told me I'd be able to find the supplies I needed here. Do you have a special area for bank supplies, or like vault shit, or should I just like kind of look around and roll on it?
And he reaches his hand into a pile, and he's like, don't. We got a spring over here, and I don't know. Probably. I bet they have the old doors in here. Like,
Thank you so much.
hey, bless it. Hey,
Can you point me in the direction?
eh.
Bless it. All right. Peace, Smudge. I guess I'll be seeing you.
Now you'll probably never see me again. I'm gonna go off into the woods and probably huff a lot of chems, and we'll see where we go from there.
Can I make a suggestion?
What?
When you're in the woods, find a stream, running water, and just wash. Just, it'll do wonders.
I bathe regularly.
My buddy Sly told me about it. Of course you
Look, you think you don't think that I
did. My
bathe?
apologies.
I would be a complete idiot to not bathe regularly. Could you imagine how stupid you'd have to be to
You're
not wash
absolutely
your
right.
body? I just smell this
It
way
wasn't-
because
it
my
was
workplace.
something that I thought was an automatic. I understand that. Now.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right, Smudge. I thought it was an automatic game mechanic, but apparently it wasn't.
Hey,
So I was unaware of the requirements.
life's a game,
But
baby,
life-
and
yeah,
I'm just
you know.
a player. You know what I'm saying? If anybody would ever find me attractive, but that's not gonna happen.
There's nothing I can do about that, but I can take this beautiful, blessed pile of steel off your hands. Thank you so much, my friend.
Hey, it's a pleasure doing business with you.
And I mean, like, somebody found you attractive once. You got a kid.
I found this kid.
Where?
In the trash heap. Oh, that's a good note. Sometimes you might find kids in the trash heap. Do with that as you will.
Are you leaving him?
What?
What's happening with the kid?
He's my kid. Do you want him?
He's your kid. I mean, like, I thought he might come with the place. I'm fond of him.
Okay, you can have him.
All right, fantastic.
Hey, Bick,
I'd
this is your
high-five
new
you, but,
this
you
is
know,
your new
I'm
dad,
real
by the way,
dangerous.
Bick. I got some stuff to do out in the woods, buddy. So this is Donnie is your new dad.
You can just call me Daddy Donnie, okay, buddy?
Hey, yeah, Daddy. I don't. Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. I heard it as soon as I said it. It's a little weird too. You can just call me Donnie.
Can I call you Mr. Donnie, like in the classroom?
Absolutely, Mr. Donnie works for me.
I don't. Okay.
So, what do you think? I got your teacher to come to Cake Town with us. I'm gonna be up here sometimes to, you know, chill and hang out. You're welcome to come with me, but you're also welcome to come live with us down in Cake Town. We're gonna get a school kicking.
If I don't come with you, I think that means
Yeah.
I have to live in the sewer. That's where everyone that
You don't
doesn't.
have to live in the sewer. You could still live here, but I don't think this would be the best place to
This
live.
feels like an above ground sewer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm just here to get stuff.
Okay.
I'm not planning to live here. I just want to use it as a junkyard as it's intended, not my home.
Yeah, we've been. Yeah.
I have a home with a very nice lady and a bunch of other very nice people.
Okay. This might
Basically, a
actually.
man named Cake.
Okay. That's interesting. Wait, I
Yeah.
feel like I'm learning new stuff just being like, what is that called? Osmosis, right? Am I right? I'm right.
Mm-hmm. I think you're right. We're just rubbing off on each other.
I think old dad sucked.
Old Ted sucked.
And I think new dad is pretty. You're cool.
Well, thanks, Bick. I do appreciate that. I can't wait for you to meet all my friends and to meet my Brahmin Bettis.
You got. Oh wow, this is. Moving on up. You ever hear that song?
Yeah, to the east side.
Yeah, Dad plays that on the. We have a broken television. It's all crackly and stuff like that. It's a great show.
Yeah. I mean, I've never really seen a lot of shows, but I've heard that song.
If you look in the trash heap, you'll find like busted televisions and stuff like that. And there's old like, I don't know how it works. There was like tapes or something. I don't really know.
You know where the steel is, buddy?
You know how you want to know how to steal?
No. In here. Where is steel?
Oh,
The
okay.
metal.
And Bick's gonna make a perception check. Yeah, there's some like over there, and there's some over there. Dad said old dad said that he had a system, but I never really learned it because it seemed stupid. Because he's kind of stupid. But it's,
Did he keep notes anywhere?
not really.
Did he write? He didn't write much, did he?
I'll be honest. I don't think he knows how to write.
Yeah, I remember he signed the paper with an X. I've forgotten, but I remember now. Like, I pulled out the paper, I looked at it.
Yeah, that's why they call him Smudge. Because every time he writes stuff, he just smudges it so they can't see. It's like, it's still
See,
binding
oh my
because it doesn't really
God.
matter what the signature looks like. You know what I'm saying? I feel so much smarter now that he's
Mhm.
gone. Oh my God. Everything's starting to fall together.
You are. I feel like somebody dosed you with Mentats. Did you take anything today, kid?
Every morning, Dad puts
I'm
stuff in my
joking.
cereal, and I don't know what it does, but I'm actually feeling calmer, and I'm actually feeling more articulate right? That's the word. Articulate.
It is the word articulate. Okay, so your dad's been drugging you, but that's fine.
It's
We'll see what happens,
That-
and we'll see about finding you some additional medication.
I would love that. Mr. Dad Donnie, this is going to be the greatest thing that's
Yes,
ever
sir.
happened to me as his accent slowly
think I-
fades away.
All right, so I immediately need to find 2 things, right? Stuff for the bank, 3 things. Stuff for the bank, more mentats. I need to find where fucking Smudge kept those mentats, and I need to find steel as a 3rd thing. that
Okay.
I'm not that interested. I mean, obviously, yeah, but
Okay. Give me, is that the priority order that you want?
yeah.
Okay. Give me a perception check that will go up in difficulty for each thing that you want to find.
Happy to.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, guess what? You found everything, brother. So right off the bat,
Excuse me. Well, I just find everything that I need.
and so you're sitting there, and Smudge said it before he left. He said that the bank had been they didn't know what to do with the doors. They didn't know if the doors were faulty or whatnot. So there's 6 old vault doors, all old bank vault doors, just lying around. You find them easily. They're massive. There's glass, springs, everything that you
Nice.
need in there. It's pretty easy to disassemble. You know how to work with the inner machinations of everything. Next, you try to find mentats. It was never really his cup of tea. As he was leaving, he had rummaged through his chem stash and took everything but the mentats and threw the rest on the
Why
ground.
did he want those?
Yeah, there's just probably about 6 packs of mentats just lying
How
around.
okay.
And
So
then
it's like 6 mentats.
and then steel, it's steel everywhere. I mean, it's going to take some time to like, you know, disassemble stuff if you want. Like, you could graveyard pick through this and hypothetically bring everything back, but that's going to take some time. You could pick like what
Yeah.
steel you want for the first trip back, and you can kind of use this as a storage
Can I
place.
see if there's anything like I would like to take some to bring back, but I want like a little like trinket for myself.
Okay. Are you're looking to find something special in there, or you're looking for something that you can
I
make
could make
into?
something.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's easy peasy then. What? So you have steel. You found steel easily.
Love it.
I will
To take
do
back to camp just to have steel.
do a perception check 0 for me.
Okay. I'll try. I might have used up all my luck.
Okay. So
No, apparently not.
So with 2 successes, tell me what you want to find as the last little bit to go for the trinket that you want to make.
I kind of want to find a mold of something, and then I can melt steel down and use that mold to make like a little animal.
Okay.
Maybe can I find a number of little animal molds or something, or just a number of things that I can mold into little animals?
So you are looking around and you see like there's like an old fridge and an old oven and stuff like that, and it looks like someone had torn down a building and all of the scrap got brought off here. And as you're rummaging through the cabinets, you find an old like bunt cake set,
Okay.
which has like a bunch of different. It looks like there's like a Brahmin mold, and it looks like there's like a chicken mold, and it looks
Nice.
like it's a farm animal mold set. It's bunt cake
That's
stuff, but it
amazing.
could be like reinforced, you know.
No, absolutely. And I could make like little paperweights, or I could even just like saw out around them and make the little animals.
Yeah. Yep.
Love it. Perfect. Is there anything else that I would need to melt that down here? Like, no, fire and everything I probably have back at home, and the steel I have will work.
It's
Perfect.
yeah. Smudge isn't talent. Smudge wasn't talented. Like he's trash. It's just trash. He didn't.
have,
He didn't
like,
refine or forge
So no
anything.
smelter or anything.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's fine. We should make the forge and everything at home anyhow. I don't want that to be here. Perfect. I love that I have those things. And I can make little gifties for my nifty friends. And then the next thing that I want to do is go to the bank.
Okay.
This place is secure, right? Nobody's going to bust into the trash heap.
It's to most people, pretty much everyone, it's just trash. Yeah.
But I love steel, so it's amazing. Fantastic. I love that.
One
And
man's
this is gonna be a great-
trash.
Is Donnie's fucking treasure.
Yep.
All right. So I want to, and I don't know if it's going to happen right now. I want to make it to the bank and fix that door.
So you can you go over to the bank and you're greeted by the familiar faces. The one teller is still super shaky from last time where she thought that they were getting stuck up again. So you know, it depends on how every greeting goes and whatnot, but you're back.
Hi. How you doing? I know that things were a little rough last time. Are you doing okay?
We have not been robbed.
Okay, well that's
since
good.
you were last year a week ago. So progress.
Always good.
We heard a rumor that Durango Dan was underneath us the whole time.
Yeah, there was a he kind of had a tunnel from behind the bank.
Tunnel underneath the sewer line.
Yes, the tunnel underneath the sewer.
Okay.
Did you know about that?
I mean, yeah. It's expensive to fix buildings.
I understand.
We've been spending a lot of money on vault doors.
Well, I have good news for you. Not only do I have all the materials that we'll need to fix and reinforce the floor, but I have a series of doors for you.
Oh.
And I have no problem just donating this door.
Oh. Okay. Can we can just have them?
I mean, you can have one.
Okay, let me get my manager out. And the burly bank manager comes back out and he goes, "Hey, it's good to see you again, Donnie.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, did I hear that
Sorry,
right?
I was
You
adding
got
things to my inventory.
you got a door?
Yeah, I got you know the old scrapyard or the junkyard.
Oh,
everybody's
it's the
calling it? I gotta
doors we
find a better
threw
name.
out. Were they not broken?
No.
Oh, every single time we got robbed, we just renovated because we were hoping that that's what the problem was.
So you just threw out perfectly good doors when there was a hole underneath that you guys knew about?
We didn't.
I'm not judging. I'm just getting information.
Well, it's super expensive to patch up building stuff, and we kept replacing everything inside. Oh man.
Okay.
Was that?
So, it was the tunnel underneath. They were tunneling up from underneath.
That explains the hole in the floor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was unaware of that. So we
put a carpet over it.
And we're going to go ahead and put that on. Do you got some guys that can go back to the trash heap and grab some steel and stuff, and then we'll reinforce this
we can
for you too?
Yeah, we can hire a contract. If that's it, if you honestly if we're not having to do another reno, we had the budget for one more reno. So
oh yeah, no, you don't need to do a reno at all. We got the supplies and everything. If you can get some guys in
my
there.
God,
I could do it, but I mean, it would take me as myself a really long time. I thought it was just putting the door back on, but then the hole in the floor is the bigger concern. I mean, we need to have a door. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But yeah.
Okay, so new door, patch the floor. And patch up outside. We had one person, she got shot in the face and died, but I remember her saying, she's like, we should probably patch up that wall. And I was like, Amber, we got to replace everything inside here because we just got robbed. We got to start fresh. So I guess Amber was right.
I understand the logic there, but I think Amber might have been right. So also, do you have a security team?
Yeah. Hey, Walter, and
Could I-
Walter's a
Walter?
shaky old
Awesome.
guard. Hey, what's going on there?
So I want to, if I can, impart some security knowledge to Walter.
Oh, okay. Why? What are you gonna do for me?
So what I need you to do, Walt, is I need
Huh?
you to be able Walter.
Eh?
All right, Manager Joe, I'm gonna need you to hire new security. You can keep Walter on staff because I don't believe in firing the elderly. Capitalism is horrible, and he needs to eat. But we're gonna need security that can hear and see. These are two important things that you're gonna need in security.
Right. Because Walter's old and not actually good at. Okay.
And I have no problem keeping him on the payroll, you know what I mean, and just letting him hang out in here in the cool air or whatever.
Yeah,
But
we're probably
yeah.
gonna have to fire him between the renovations and all that, getting a new staff.
Well, you know what? I can hire him to be security at the trash heap,
Okay.
and he can feed the rad roaches for me. That'd be fantastic.
Oh,
actually.
okay.
And it's no big deal if he can see. And you know what? I mean, I don't want him to keel over, but I'm sure he'll still be in town if he needs to get home. I think everything will be okay.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, listen. Hey, Walter. Hey, Bob. What can I do for you? Hey, bud, you're fired from here. Oh, that's a dang shame.
Let's say transferred.
Huh?
It's transferred.
Transferred.
Yeah, to the trash heap. To Donnie's deserted treasures.
Donnie's deserted treasures. It said Donnie's deserted treasures, eh?
Yeah, DDT.
DDT. Oh, you know what? I was saying that I need some fresh air. It helps with my rheumatoid arthritis. You hear about that?
I have heard about that. And you know what? If it helps you to walk around, Uncle Walt, you can walk around all you want in the trash heap.
Is it okay? I got bone spurs.
I mean, if you don't want to walk around, that's fine. But you do, every once in a while, you got to throw out some food to the rad roaches, or they could rise up and eat you.
There's this tale about this Rad Roach King. That he leads the roaches, so I could maybe be a Roach King myself. Hey, you got medical?
Sure.
Dental?
Whatever comes on the insurance card.
What's the 401k
I'll put
look
you on
like?
my insurance card. Huh?
What's the 401k look like? A boy's got to think about retirement.
I think for you, Donnie, or for you, Wally, anything you need, we'll be able to help you out with.
I want free lunches.
You can have all the rad roach you want.
Okay.
Is that good?
As a deal for old Walter.
And if you want to fix it up and build yourself a little shack in there, that's fine.
Huh?
There's a little office that you can hang out in.
You want me to shag there?
If you'd like to, Walter. I thought you might be past that in life.
Oh
but I'm
no,
not
these
gonna
old
judge your
bones
lifestyle.
they still a rattle.
Well, fantastic. You go ahead and brattle them on over there if you'd like.
Walter's Love Shack at Donnie's Abandoned Treasures.
Yeah, Donnie's deserted.
Sorry. I got.
It's okay. Deserted, abandoned, DDT, doesn't matter.
Huh?
Exactly.
Well, bless you, young gentle sir. Hey, Bob, I wish I could say it was a pleasure, but you were nothing but mean. I always saw you gawking at me, and you're a real jerk, Bob. This Donnie guy
Real
seems
piece of work, Bob.
Yeah, real piece of work. And if you listened to me back a while ago, this would be the 3rd National Bank of Rome, but it's the 7th because you're a bad manager. And I hate
Bob,
you.
I just want to let you know that his opinions do not represent the company of Donnie's Deserted Treasures, and I'm happy to work with you as much as you like. I think he's just a little bit, tired.
I think he's honestly a little senile.
I was going to say that, but I didn't want to in case he could hear me. I don't know why I was worried about that. He could barely hear the things I was saying right to his face.
Well, you think I'm senile?
I didn't say that. That was Bob.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Unky, I'm gonna ask you guys to go. Why don't you go ahead and head back to the DDT and find yourself a little spot to chill.
Okay. I'm gonna get my shagging on.
Yes. All right, fantastic. I'm so happy Bix with us. And so you're gonna put out like a bulletin APB for security or something like that. You know, put out a little shingle. Bobby.
Yeah. I mean, we should be able to have more
Bobby Banker?
money now that we're not getting robbed regularly. I mean, I'm honestly, and he pulls out a 6-shooter and he starts twirling it. He's like, I'm actually
Don't do
pretty.
that, Bob.
Oh my god. Sorry.
You know what? For some reason, I have a feeling with the luck you guys have had at the now 7th National Bank, that could lead to this becoming the 8th National Bank.
So you're
we're just
saying
gonna
I shouldn't
real
be.
careful.
So you're saying I shouldn't be twirling this right now.
Yeah, I would not twirl your gun around in the air.
Okay. I'm gonna
So
put it.
close to the manager of the bank.
I'm gonna put it back. I'm gonna put it back in my holster. Just give me 1 second.
Good God.
Hey,
Oh my God.
With a flourish, he spins it around on his finger over and over again. Behind his back, catches it as it comes down, and it falls right in his holster. And he goes, "Pretty cool, huh, Donnie?"
I look at him. I'm like, Bob, you're the most handsome man I've ever seen.
They call me Handsome Bob for a reason. Hey, Donnie, it's a pleasure to have
Handsome
you.
Bacon Bobby.
And listen,
I shake his hand. Nice firm handshake.
because you helped us out with all this, we have the super special bank account that we run. 100% return annually.
Yeah, I heard about it. High yield.
Yeah.
100% return.
Yeah. Annually.
So that means that whatever money I get back, put in, I get 100% of it back.
Yeah, I will say, I said account. It's not really account. It's a CD. But other than that, yeah.
Okay. So if I put money in the CD, then okay, right
It's
on.
it's a year-long CD. You could open as many as you want.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I wait, or do I have to open right now?
Whenever you want. You saved this bank.
All right, cool. All right, thank you so much. I want to get my friends together and see if we might want to pool some money and get one that's more sizable.
So you're heading back to the delegate housing?
That makes sense, right? Yeah, I would love to if I had the opportunity, if there's some time to talk to delegates whenever it's my turn again.
No. I mean, like, you coming back to the delegate housing because Bertha and Ash are there. You said that you wanted to meet up with them to open up a checking account?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's where I'd want to go after. Well, I mean, like, I'm telling him, like, I'm going to talk to my friend.
Gotcha.
And then I'll be back to, like, see if we, like, because I think this is a good deal. But, I mean, I don't want to just,
Yeah.
If it's a CD, I want to make sure that I'm putting a sizable amount in there, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so I get the best yield.
All right. So you... so is there anything else that you want to do? Or are you...
Took us to the bathroom first.
Heading back to the delegate housing?
Yeah, no, heading back to the delegates is the plan. I'm sorry, I didn't understand where we were going.
No, you're
back
fine.
to the delegates and talk to the delegates and talk to my friends.
Okay, well, you arrive back. You
I'm fine.
head back to the room, and since you and Bertha and Ash had all been staying in the same room, you see them both there, sitting on the bed, chattering to each other about their adventure for the day as you walk in.
Ladies.
Ash is tuning the guitar.
It's an amazing piece of machinery. Like, I'm immediately zoned in on the guitar. I'm like, ladies. Oh my God, what is that?
It's yours.
Why?
Because I like you.
I don't know how to play it.
I can teach you.
I don't know how to play it either. Don't worry.
Why don't you get another drink, dear? Your throat still hurts. You were very
Sorry.
worked up earlier.
Oh, yeah, well.
And I just walk over.
Just tuning the guitar.
This is the most beautiful thing that I've ever seen, and I'm just kind of like holding it and staring at it.
What is
And then
that?
I look
She's
up.
pointing
What
at Vic.
is Big Flick?
Yeah. He's your new son.
I don't know how this happened, right? Yeah, he's our child, apparently. I mean, like, he doesn't have to be your child, but apparently he's my child. I don't really like kids, but he's valedictorian. I don't know. The guy was gonna leave him in the junkyard. Asher might like it. I don't know.
Whatever you say, Daddy Donnie.
He kind of, oh my god, he kind of likes me. So, I don't think he should call me that.
I didn't know you were a father.
I'm not. I just
Oh,
the
then
guy
I'm
was gonna.
confused.
He was gonna leave this kid. Smudge was gonna leave this kid in the junkyard. He said he found him there. He was gonna leave him there.
Hey,
And,
No,
uh,
I
so-
get that, but why did Ash call you? Oh, okay.
It's a pet name. It's a pet name. You know how you call black magic Blackie something? And I just walk over and I give Ash a big hug and a kiss, and I'm like, "Thank you so much. This is the most beautiful thing that I've ever seen." And I'm just kind of like holding it and staring at it.
What is
And then
that?
I look
She's
up.
pointing at
What
Vic.
is Big Flick?
Yeah. He's your new son.
I don't know how this happened, right? Yeah, he's our child, apparently. I mean, like, he doesn't have to be your child, but apparently he's my child. I don't really like kids, but I him in the junkyard. Asher might like it. I don't know.
Whatever you say, Daddy Donnie.
He kind of, oh my god, he kind of likes me. So, I don't think he should call me that.
I didn't know you were a father.
I'm not. I just
Oh,
the
then
guy
I'm
was gonna.
confused.
He was gonna leave this kid. Smudge was gonna leave this kid in the junkyard. He said he found him there. He was gonna leave him there.
Hey,
And,
No,
uh,
I
so-
get that, but why did Ash call you?
I'll tell you later.
Oh, okay.
It's a pet name. It's a pet name. You know how you call black magic Blackie sometimes, or Maggie.
Oh, I do
Yeah.
like calling black magic. Black magic?
That was a horrible one.
I don't know if I want to try that one.
I don't think we should try that ever again. Sometimes improv doesn't go so well.
What's improv?
So, changing the subject, did you find, speaking of black magic, the most worst, you could call her BM. That would be fine. So, changing the subject, did you find, speaking of black magic, the most beautiful horse, you could call her BM. That would be fine. The most beautiful horse I've ever seen. Did you manage to get the other horse?
We did. We rescued white magic.
Got it for free
White
too.
magic.
I want to go kill a guy.
We do got to go kill a guy.
Okay, wait, why? I'm not saying I'm opposed to it, but I just like some more information.
He
And I
likes
kinda
turning
put-
animals.
horse
Cover Bick's ears.
She's gonna put her arms on Donnie's shoulders and be like, "He's hurting horses, Donnie. We can't allow this."
We
We're
ride
gonna
it
get
dawn.
more horses for free.
We ride it dawn on white magic. I mean,
No,
maybe.
no.
Oh.
No, white magic
magic
needs
has
time to
come out.
recover. She's not.
Okay.
She's not doing well. We need to let her recover.
Donnie prefers a steer horse. Anyhow, we have some back at the camp. All right, so we gotta fuck up some horse bandits. I'm all about that.
We
So-
gotta go murder.
Where's
Murder.
Astra? We should probably go.
She went to
She's
the
with Sly.
hospital to pay that bill, and she was
Yeah,
hanging
she's-
out with Sly.
Oh,
She-
great. I want.
Wait, why? I'm not saying I'm opposed to it, but I just like some more information.
He
And I
likes
kinda
turning
put-
animals.
horses.
Cover Bick's ears.
She's gonna put her arms on Donnie's shoulders and be like, "He's hurting horses, Donnie. We can't allow this."
We
We're
ride
gonna
it
get
dawn.
more horses for free.
We ride it dawn on white magic. I mean,
No,
maybe.
no.
No, white magic
magic
needs
has
time to
come out.
recover. She's not.
Okay.
She's not doing well.
She's just like looking off into space for a second. Should we check the prison?
You
What?
think she's in jail? Why would she be in jail?
It's Astra.
Can I call the jail and see if Astra's in the jail?
Sure, there's
understand.
there's stuff in the.
Astra would never go to jail. She knows better than that.
You can like ring to the receptionist, and the receptionist can make a call out for you.
Awesome. So I'm gonna,
Astra
I'm gonna
would
do
never
that.
put herself in that position, guys. I promise she's not in jail.
You know, I'm just checking my bases before we go running around town, because we got to press some palms with some of these delegates, and I want to see like a next call is going to be
That sounds
hospitals,
gross.
right?
I don't want to do that.
It just means
Somebody can call
schmooze,
Ty.
talk to them and stuff like that. But
That
anyway,
sounds
so I'm gonna.
worse.
Apparently, I'm really bad with words right now. I was really good with rolling a second ago, but I'm really bad with the talking right now. So I probably shouldn't talk to
Are you
delegates.
all right, Donnie?
I'm a little worked up by the fact that I now have a child.
You're gonna
But-
be a great father, Donnie.
I hope not. Okay, so I mean, yes, no, I hope so. So, Madame Receptionist, might we we've been looking for our friend Astra. We're not sure where she is. Well, we don't think she's at the hotel, and we're trying to find places where she might be. Could you ring the local PD for us?
Oh my.
We're
Okay.
concerned something might have happened.
Yeah. Sure. Give me a moment. And she puts a call out to the police station.
Thank you so much.
And she gets on the line, or actually, we'll just have her talking, and then she comes back on, and she goes, "Hey, is this Donnie?"
Yes, ma'am.
You're she robbed the Action Shack.
Fantastic.
And
That's
she is
amazing.
she's
That's
in the
great.
jail
Thank you so much.
cells.
She robbed the Action Shack.
Yeah. I
She's
guess
in the jail cells.
Yeah,
Fantastic. All right.
yeah.
Huh?
How much is the bail?
Yeah. Did they tell you how much the bail?
I
would be?
didn't. Do you need me to ask?
If you could, but if it's
One moment,
if
please.
it's no problem. I mean, if it's going to be a big problem,
She-
thank you so much.
she-
Wait, what happened,
Some
Donnie?
time
So
passes.
apparently, she stole some shit from Maddie's shop, the Action Shack, and got arrested.
What?
Ash just holds up her hands.
Oh my God! Give her some water. Give her a cough drop. She's gonna die. Yes.
Hi, this
Sorry.
is Donnie once again.
Bertha, don't die.
Yes. It's Donnie. My apologies. I was just alerting my party to the situation.
Yeah, they said that it's a 200 cap bail.
200 caps.
Yeah, 200 cap bail. Is
Okay.
okay? Is the do you? I was gonna, maybe you can reach out to the
Huh?
Congress, but maybe you don't want them to. I don't know. We usually don't have delegates get
You know what?
arrested.
We'll just sort this out. Don't worry about it. I wouldn't be concerned. We're a large party from a very new town, so I think we'll be fine. We're not looking for aid of any kind. I was really just looking for a connection through the line. We didn't. If somebody goes missing, you're not sure what to do. So sometimes you call the police, you call the hospitals. You're just trying to look for them, and apparently we have found her. So I thank you very much for your help, and I will make sure that I toss you a cap or two on our way out as a gesture of thanks. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. That's just my job, but I appreciate that you like the service. Good luck getting your
No,
friend
absolutely.
out of jail.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Absolutely. And then I kind of hang the phone down and I'm like, motherfucker!
How many?
How many what? Caps? 200. I don't think that's that bad. Could be a lot fucking worse.
I only have
Just-
115.
I got 145. I was gonna put 100 of it into a high yield savings account, but I didn't,
Bertha-
and I'm happy that I didn't because now I gotta Yes.
Bertha's gonna go into her pocket and she's gonna make, I have, and then accidentally, like, a bunch of it will fall out. Wait, how much does Bertha have?
You have like 450 because you didn't have to pay anything for the horse.
No, I spent some. I
Yeah, 'cause
spent
you-
some prior at the what was the food that I ate?
Yeah. Yeah, you spent like 75.
Yes,
That's right.
Snack Shack.
Yeah. So 200 is just gonna fall out all over the place. You're gonna be like, uh-oh.
Oh my god, Bertha. That looks like
that-
exactly what we need.
Uh-oh. I'm scared.
Why are you
to pick
saying
it up.
uh-oh?
I have big hands. It's very hard for me
It's
to pick
okay,
up
don't you
tiny
worry. Don't you worry. You just have a sit down and Donnie like goes and picks it all up and he's like, here we go. And he counts it out and he's like, Bertha, this is 200 caps. This is exactly what we need.
I
Crisis
can't believe
averted.
Asher would do this. This is not like her at all.
I mean, I
You wanna
worked
take
for
this,
a
or-
This
while.
place is cursed. They try to hurt horses. They make us do things we shouldn't be doing.
This is actually, I think, really in line with Astra. Didn't she start fighting people at the Super Duper Mart or?
She fights people, but rob them?
I mean,
Oh, I just don't know
her
what
favorite
to do
thing
with
to do.
myself. Is it?
Yeah,
Oh.
The Raider, honey.
not anymore. Well,
But she's a former Raider.
It's hard to break some habits.
I just always assume the best of you guys.
Well, we're trying and we appreciate it because it gives us something to work towards.
I know.
She's a former Raider, so just because she took something doesn't mean she'd do it all the time.
No,
I mean,
no.
and to be fair, she took it from a dead lady. It's not like she was going to use it anymore.
But then why is she in jail?
Oh, because
cops
she's
are
probably
assholes.
really, well, and she's probably really bad at sneaking.
Oh.
Martha, can you imagine if you were trying to sneak around someplace?
Are you kidding, honey? Look at me.
Exactly. So even though she's a little bit smaller than you, she might be just as bad at sneaking as you are.
Look, how about this?
Yeah.
We get her out. But
Okay.
she helps us kill that jerk with the horses.
Listen, if she likes to fight, I'm sure that won't be a problem.
And Kurtha's gonna crack her knuckles in a loud crack. It can be heard pretty much everywhere. I'm like,
Pop, 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 pop.
Did we lose,
Let's-
bro?
I'm here.
"What's
I'm listening.
this?"
Oh my god.
All right, let's do this, Briss. Let it ride, Bertha. And I kind of like just lightly bones it out. I don't want to do a real high five, just a little light tap.
She's gonna push her hand out. She's just gonna let her.
I love how tentative you all are with high fives and fist pumps.
Yeah, no, I'm not fucking around.
I think Bertha might accidentally murder
Or
someone if she
headbutt.
does.
Yeah, I just touch her. When she doesn't do it, I just her hand's just sitting there, and I just do it, and I'm equally as excited. Don't even matter to me.
Are you all
Okay.
done?
So I guess we're gonna go to the prison.
Yep.
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah, I think we got to go to the prison. I was gonna try to talk to some of these delegates and learn some more information, but I mean, we could let her sit there overnight.
I mean, that might be. She might need some time to cool off in the first place.
No, I think she would be even angrier if we leave her there.
She's helping us kill the horse guy, though.
Well, by all means, I'm not going to let the two of you walk into the police station without me. Would you two like to stay here and schmooze delegates while I go pick her up?
I'm not good at schmoozing. I don't even
I
know what
mean,
schmoozing is.
Okay,
I could
fantastic. So
try.
the whole party will stay together and go get Astra.
All right.
I think the delegates would want to talk to me.
I realized as soon as I said it and I saw your both, I heard and saw your reactions. I'm like, nope.
You
that's
sure you
it.
don't want
We'll
to
just go
have
back.
those two schmoozing with people?
You know what? I think that they
One
were
of two
both
things is
really
gonna
accurate.
happen. They'll either
I
want
think-
to fuck me or they'll run away from me.
All right. Hey, listen.
Oh, sorry, there's a child in the room.
Bit goes.
Have to get
I've
your-
actually-
Yeah,
I've
don't think-
actually
I-
heard
I
all
don't
of
think
this.
This kid cares.
I've heard all of this stuff before. My father, before my previous father, was pretty foul mouthed and vulgar at all
Previous
times.
father.
Oh, well,
But present
we-
father told me that it's okay to express ourselves as long as we're not trying to hurt other people. Isn't that correct now, father?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, there are bad words and bad things that you could say, but those aren't, traditional curse words. Those are words that are going to run people down for who they are, or who they love, or what they look like.
Right. Fuck won't hurt anybody. You can say it. I understand.
Okay, well, let's just talk about that later. So Ash, thank you so much for that. Bick, would you want to stay? And I'm gonna call down and be like, do you guys offer any childcare?
Yeah, we have like a daycare, and we have like a teen rec room, and we have
Fantastic.
yeah.
So I have a 3rd grader, right? And I was wondering if you guys would be able to, kind of watch him for a little bit.
Absolutely, yes.
Fantastic.
Just come down, check him with us at the reception. We'll get him where he needs to go. He'll have
a bag.
Like children aren't baggage, but children are baggage. Please don't tell my boss I said that. Sorry, that was very.
No, your secrets stay with me.
Thank
honey.
you. I'm trying, and I don't really like kids that much.
Yeah, me either. I'm really not even sure how I ended up with this one, but the situation is as the situation is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So bring him on down. We'll take care of him.
Right on.
Does he have any dietary needs?
He needs to eat on occasion and drink fluids.
Oh, okay. So standard dietary needs. Got it.
Yeah, just like a human dietary needs, right? But as far as anything specific, I'm pretty sure this kid used to eat trash. I've only had him for like a few hours. I adopted him.
But you was abandoned. You have Bick. You have Bick Flick.
Yeah, it's Bick Flick.
How did you get Bick Flick?
I want to give you 3 guesses about what happened after I assumed control of the trash heap, which is now Donnie's deserted treasures.
You could save the other 2. Smudge went off and got high in the woods, didn't he?
Exactly. And I figured instead of leaving the child to be eaten by rad roaches in the trash, I would adopt him. There's some people at our camp that might want to take care of him. He seems to have a shine or a liking to me. So
I like you quite a lot now, Father.
Thank you so much, Victor.
You're welcome. Well, that is very admirable. I don't know if I would do the same. Please don't tell my boss I said that again. Yeah.
No, that's fantastic. Why would I mean, you don't have to adopt kids. You work at a hotel.
That's why
I'm a sucker.
Well, then you know what? It's fine.
Yeah.
We'll absolutely take care of young Victor for you. I like that name change.
I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, he's when he seems to have matured immediately upon.
It's the chems. He was on a lot of chems. Kids shouldn't be on chems.
I mean, yes and no. Yes, yes.
He was huffing. Listen, I was walking one day for my daily walk, and I caught him huffing Jet out in the open road, like just obliterated on Jet.
Bad for a growing boy, but yeah.
There's probably damage.
Yeah. Okay, so you're saying I have to detox this child?
He might start shaking.
And not give him more mentats.
Please don't. Give him a hug and maybe some sugar bombs. We'll give him sugar bombs. We got plenty.
Fantastic. Do you have any detox plans or situations here that you could run them through, like a rapid detox?
That's more like the Royal Golden. They can probably detox. I completely
understand. I mean, you know how government can be. Sometimes they get a little.
We're here to house you and feed you. We're not gonna get you off. This isn't some sort of detox center. This isn't a getaway camp for addicts.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic. I appreciate your help, and you will sugar bomb the hell out of this kid, and I'll see you guys soon.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Bye.
All right. Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So.
All right. So Bick, we can take him out on our way out. Perfect.
Yep. Drop him off, and he goes, "I would like to play math." please, as he's
Math.
going over with the receptionist.
Puzzles.
I would like to play math. Thank you. New daddy, now daddy, please have now father, please have a great day. And thank you for
You too,
saving
Vicky.
me.
You're very welcome, son. Child,
I love you.
Victor. Thank you.
Noted. All right. Y'all boogieing over to the prison?
I suppose we are.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna cut back to Astra, who's now behind bars, in a orange jumpsuit.
Now in jail.
What are you up to, Astra?
Astra's sitting, like, against the wall with her knees up. Just kind of, like, dragging her finger around on the ground. Drawing, like, random shapes. Contemplating her life choices. She keeps thinking about how she didn't even notice the package was addressed to her. And now she's even more curious as what was in it, but she's also thinking about how she doesn't know how, like, she's never been caught before. So she's definitely been in trouble before, but she's never been, like, taken to jail.
Mm-hmm.
So she doesn't even know, like, how she'll get out or how to contact anyone, or she's very sheltered, very very brute, no brain. So she's kind of just, like, angry at herself, but contemplating things, and she's wondering if, like, she can look around and see if she recognizes anyone in the jail.
Sure. Give me a perception check.
That would be this one.
Nope. You are all alone in a jail cell. You don't know anyone around you. You don't know where your friends are. You don't know what's going on. You are just sitting all by yourself in a jail cell.
Hey, Astra's, it's late. She's kind of confused. She doesn't recognize any of the guards even from the last time they were here. She just keeps thinking about the package, though. She's like, I really hope I get out of here so I can figure out what's in that package, because, like, she's like, if I ever get out of here, I know everyone's gonna be so mad at me. And Asher just, like, hangs her head in her hands and, like, is like, what was I thinking? I just wanted to pay Unk's bills, and they said the shack was unattended, and I thought about all those times we used to raid those empty abandoned towns for weapons and stuff, and oh man.
Can you give me a perception check?
Yeah.
Did you say that right in front of the guards?
As you're kind of mumbling to yourself, one of the guards goes, "Chow time," and hucks a baked potato at you. A baked potato comes flying into your jail cell, but you see it coming towards you, and you palm it in your hand, and it's hard as a brick. They gave you the most baked potato. And enjoy your food, criminal scum.
If
Come.
only you knew. She has this hard as a rock potato in her hand, and she looks at it, and she looks back at the guard, and she just scuffs and is like, so many things I could do right now, but instead she goes to attempt to tighten her grip on the potato.
Okay.
As if to smash it in her hand.
Okay. Hey, give me a athletics check.
She's gonna break her
Okay.
hand.
As you go to squeeze it, it's your muscles are bulging, vein popping out. You're grunting. It doesn't even budge. This is a fossilized potato. They nuked it. It is the hardest potato that's ever existed. You might as well have a brick in your hand at the moment.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Astra's frustrated with the whole experience. Astra's gonna smash the potato on the ground in anger.
And nothing happens. In fact, it chips a little bit of the floor away.
Oh my god.
Astra's gonna, throw her head back against the wall and look up at the ceiling and just, like, both of her arms just drop to her side, potato in hand. She just releases her grip on the potato. It kind of rolls off in, to the right of her. And she's like, I couldn't eat if someone put a buffet in front of me right now. I can only think about one thing, and that's, how the heck am I gonna get out of here? Astra goes to, kind of mosey her way out of the position she's in, slowly groaning and standing up and, going towards the, front of the cell to, look around some more and try to figure out if there's anyone she could, talk to about, her situation.
I mean, there's a guard down there. There's a watch guard.
Okay. Astra calls out to the watch guard.
What?
Hey, how do I get out of here? Has anyone called for me?
What, this is a hotel? You're in prison. You will go in front of a judge and be tried for your crimes, which you'll be found guilty because you stole shit. And then you'll serve your time here and go home.
How much? There's no bail?
I mean, there's bail, yeah.
Okay.
I think. You didn't kill anyone, right?
No.
Okay, then yeah, there's probably bail.
Thomas killed someone, though.
Okay.
Why is he not here?
Because he's in the fucking Coliseum.
Oof. Asher scoffs and walks back to the back of the cell and just kind of sits down. And
How's your dinner?
it's rocking.
Cool.
Astra just kind of sits back and kind of lays her head against the wall and goes to kind of close her eyes and contemplate her life choices.
All right. As you wind down, kind of reserving yourself to what's going on at the moment, a troublesome threesome walks into the police station. Y'all are at the police precinct now.
I'm just
Alright, guys, let me do the
to,
talking.
Ash's arm again.
Alright. So I kind of walk up to the, whatever.
Yeah, it's a cage. Yeah, whatnot.
Yeah, I'm like, good afternoon, officer, evening, officer, whatever time of day it's supposed to be, officer. I'm here to post bail for Astra.
Oh. Okay. Well, there's you see his eyes darting off. Can you give me a perception check?
Mm-hmm. I can. Okay.
Can we do perception checks as well? Or
Yeah.
Is it just...
Yeah. Everyone can give a perception check. Won't need to though.
Never mind, Donnie.
Oh, damn.
Beautiful.
You see Dahlia is by the front desk as well. Yeah, the bails, we're processing bail being posted right now.
Wait. Can somebody remind me who Dahlia is?
She is the lobbyist for Hallucinogen Inc.
Hallucinogen. Yeah, okay. Thank you so much.
Fancy seeing all of you here again.
Hello, Dahlia.
Hello. I thought
How are
that
you?
I'm a little perplexed. Apparently, normally this isn't typical of delegates, but
I have to admit, I'm a little surprised myself, but Connie's look out for one another, and we're here to, spring our friend legally
yeah,
with these 200 caps.
save them. I've got this covered. Hallucinogen's got this covered.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
You know what? I appreciate that, but this one we can take care of. We appreciate your help, getting us out of that bind earlier. That was huge. And we have offered you our support in exchange for that. But this is a small matter, and we're happy to take care of it.
okay. That seems a little suspicious to me.
Self-sufficient,
Sure.
self-reliant.
Sure. I respect both of those things.
I think ultimately I understand that you are a powerful friend, Dahlia,
Uh-huh.
and this is small potatoes for you.
Yeah. And that's what's passing the bill amongst friends at a dinner, right?
But my point is that we may need to call on you and your generosity again for potentially a bigger favor, and I wouldn't want to overextend our friendship.
Donnie, what's a pebble to a mountain? This is not even
And
walking
I say
around
the same
money.
thing to you, ma'am.
Is Cake Town really a mountain, Donnie? I'm not trying to listen.
Maybe not yet. We're definitely, getting to molehill status at least.
Okay.
I know. May I talk to my friends very quickly?
Absolutely.
All right. So I pull out of her earshot, and I'm looking at her so that she can't see us. Or, like, she doesn't come over and try to be all sneaky. What do you two think, ladies?
She's going to want something else from us.
Exactly. This is 100% transactional, so I'm figuring if we just pay this 200, it's not that much anyway. I mean, Bertha, you don't think she's gonna let us?
No.
What if we give her the caps as payment?
Good call. Good call.
I don't trust anything about her.
Neither do I. But I don't want to come out of this
I feel
owing
like
her.
making a bigger deal out of this.
If we make it
raise
even
more
and
red
give her the
flags.
200, if we give her
Oh,
the
I hear you.
200, we won't owe her.
And if that doesn't work, I agree with Bertha. Making it a big deal isn't worth it either.
True.
Okay, let's just see how this susses out. Give me a squeeze on the shoulder or something. You want me to do something different? All right.
Ice grips Ash's shoulder.
Okay.
Ash is just like, okay. My ball
Dahlia,
hurt.
thank you so much for your patience.
Oh, absolutely.
I've conferred with my colleagues, and I was wondering if I understand that this is a matter of partly pride, and if you'd be willing, would you be able to allow us to give you the 200 caps and have you post the bail? In that sense, we're still paying, but you have the authority to post the bail. The police still see you as the authority.
You understand, Donnie?
Yes, ma'am.
There's a point in a person's life where, do you know about Maslow's hierarchy?
Mm-hmm.
So the food, the shelter, clothing, all that's taken care of. You keep going up. Caps is so far beneath me now. I don't need your 200 caps. I want you to have that. I want you guys to grow and be stronger from it. And I know the 200 caps will help you more than it'll ever help me. Just consider this a favor. Let us get your friend out.
We would rather not owe you any more favors.
Okay, so here's what I'm gathering from this conversation is you are viewing me as not a friend or
No, that's not it at all. I don't like to owe my friends. I like to have things on the straight and narrow.
there's nothing to owe. Do you
Bertha's grip on Ash starts to become more and more tighter.
when you're given a
Okay,
gift,
so you
do-
know what? You're right. You're right. It's silly of me to be so prideful over my desire to get my friend out. I was projecting that onto you, and I am more than willing to accept your generous
thank you.
favor.
We'll just call this a reminder of what we spoke about before. That's all I ask for you. You know where I stand, all right?
Absolutely.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. We can be very powerful allies. Look at that. She was locked up for what? An hour? We've got you.
Yeah.
Just
And we
show
were
that
here.
you've got us.
May
Okay.
I ask you a question, Dahlia?
Absolutely.
Do you know of any rapid detox concoctions that are already on the market and already out for consumption?
Hallucigen has plenty of them. We have plenty of chem alternatives. There's some that are lighter that will help you get off of the harder stuff so you can start weaning off of that. There's more aggressive forms of treatment that we have that can be pretty abrasive towards the body, but you go through the cycle and come out a cleaner person for it. Why? Is there something I can help you with, Donnie?
I was just curious. I mean, I understand that eradicating chems is a great plan, but
Mhm.
I wondered what your follow-up was going to be when the inevitable slews of addicts were going through extreme withdrawals all at the same time. I was just curious.
We're just helping to clean up the wasteland. That's all the bill is. And we're here. There's medication out in the world to help clean people up. It's a healthier. Donnie, let me ask you. Have you seen someone addicted to chems that need chems all the time?
Yes.
They're not functioning regularly, are they?
Some people are very high functioning on chems.
Ash, I see you staring at me. What is there something that you'd like to bring to my attention?
Without chems, I would go feral and eat all my friends.
Do you think that we don't have cures for that? Have you not heard that there's cures in the wasteland already?
I was the one who asked you about the cure.
Yeah, and I
You've
told you.
forgotten.
Of course not. I just don't know why you're bringing chems up to me when there's solutions to the chems.
Not everyone can afford that.
But also the people that can't afford it are the ones that are robbing and stealing and causing chaos while being on the chems. We're trying to bring balance back to society and trying to clean up the wild, wild wasteland, if you will.
Invest in community.
I'm just saying, sometimes eggs get cracked.
I understand, and Ash does too. We're not all as pro-capitalism as I am. As you know, I very much back the corporate wasteland. It's one of the reasons that I went into business for myself, and I've recently diversified and purchased a franchise kind of storage location that we might be turning
The trash
into
heap, I've
maybe
heard already. Yes. Congratulations on that
breakfast.
acquisition.
Yeah, absolutely. The steel there is Well, that's something.
The good news is steel doesn't really matter if it's in trash or in a building. You know, it's steel, steel, steel.
Yeah, steel is steel, right? It's one of the. It's a consistent, strong metal, and I appreciate something that's consistent, and that I know what it is right up front. And I feel that way about you, Talia.
Want to throw this out there. Everything goes well with the next session. Maybe Cake Town can get a new supply of steel regularly.
It's a fascinating offer, and I do appreciate it.
Just
You
saying.
always leave us with something, with some food for thought. Thank you.
I'm just saying.
But if it's not too much trouble, we do want to get back to the delegate housing. It's been quite a long day. Might we move this process along so we can reunite with our friend?
Absolutely. Do me a favor. And
would
she
love to.
reaches into her overcoat and pulls out a business card. She goes, if any other companies come talking to you, will you give me a ring? Just so I have a chance to bend your ear on some counter proposals.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Hey, I appreciate running into you both, or you all once again. I see that your one friend's eyeing me quite aggressively. That's it happens.
No, that is just how I am.
Oh, not you, honey.
I'm intense.
I'm talking about
Oh,
her
Bertha
over
doesn't
there.
feel very good. She's got an upset stomach.
It's okay. Listen, I'm not a fool to all of this. I know that I can upset some people's stomachs, but just know that it doesn't have to be that way, and I'm very easygoing.
Bertha's gonna quietly question, do you hurt horses?
No, in fact, we have plenty. We're
And this
branching
isn't
out.
about you.
Okay.
She's upset about something else entirely, trust me.
Okay. Hey, noted. If you need any help with horse stuff, just let us know. We're working on a whole veterinary side of medicine that we can help set you up with. Okay. I hope you all have a great night. You get into any jams, just give me a ring. I'll be there in a heartbeat. Okay. Have a great night, everyone.
So much. Take care.
And Dahlia walks out of the police precinct, and the clerk looks at you and goes, yeah, we're just in the process of processing your friend. She'll be out and as you say that, Astra comes striding out in her street clothes. She has the parcel in her hands, untouched. And Astra, you're free. And we are going to end the session with your freedom.
And ending the session with your freedom.
You've earned it. Good job, kid. All right, everyone. That was session 12. I hope that y'all had a good time. I know that we had a ton of internet issues, so I hope that those that stuck around were able to get through it. We will be back next Sunday for more fun times. If y'all want to say goodbye to everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
We will catch you next Sunday for more Diners and Deathclaws, and I will be on tomorrow. I think playing a surprise game to get some footage for video. So check that out.